Hello, everyone. How have you been? How have you been? It's a Monday morning. Welcome back to What We Do in Barovia. It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit with this group, and I missed it, and I can't wait to be back. Well, well, well. Look who the turntables dragged in. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. You heard me. You heard me. I'm Briefcase. I'm going to be the Dungeon Master once again for our Curse of Strahd stream. We have an Ash in clear freaking HD with a fancy microphone that glows at us. And we're going to play some D&D today. Today's a bit of a different session. It's a bit of a...
I'm about to start a podcast, I'm not going to lie.
Hey, we could all start a bloody
be a
podcast,
bro.
Could be a podcast, bro. Yes, no, we're going to play some D&D today. Today is a bit of a different episode, but it is still going to be canon into the world. And we're going to call it What Happened Last Time. It's all the thing. It's the thing that I ask all my players every time to test our knowledge and make sure that we all know what's going on. But also, sometimes I cheekily say, if you don't remember what happened here, you don't remember what happened in-game. Case-by-case basis.
Let me find my notes.
Yep. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be our fun recap session to get everybody up to speed, including the players. And speaking of the players, let's start with the new high-definition Ash. Hello, Ash. Welcome in.
Hi, I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. I had D&D last night as well. Hi, I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on most social media platforms. You can also find me over on The Lorites, where I play Lilith in Sword of the Skulls. She's an objectively worse cleric than Calestis is. I also play Wild Magic Sorcerer Briley over on Emily's Hexes and Vexes channel in her Echoes of Divinity campaign, and it's really fun. Also, I'm starting a podcast. It's called What We Don't Do in Barovia. No, I'm kidding.
What we shouldn't do.
What we shouldn't do in Barovia. It's going to be on SoundCloud.
It's going to be a short list.
Yeah. What we don't do in Barovia. The right thing.
In clear lighting.
Yeah. Clear lighting, better audio.
Look, sometimes we
fire in the background.
Yeah. Now, I'll go over to Ash. Actually, we'll keep doing what we were doing because I've forgotten that we did that. Who are you throwing to? Who are you passing the mic to?
My equally tired friend Saz, who was also at D&D last night.
I was at D&D last night. What a session that was. So that session was over on the Lorites, and we do that once a month. We do the D&D thing. You can also catch Cthulhu over there on the Lorites too, which is pretty damn cool. But hey, hi, I'm Saz the Meeple. You can find me everywhere on the internet. That is Meeples and Dragons, where I am the producer and resident dice goblin. And mostly you can find me on Threads or sometimes on the Blue Skies or whatever the heck you call it, when I remember to post over there as myself. That's me.
And who you throwing to? I know there's only one person.
Last one, Elliot. He's above me on the Discord, but I don't know if he's above me on the
I'm
overlay.
above you in
I'm
this
like
one.
to your right, I think.
That way?
You're gonna hate me that just the way that it
Other
fell,
way.
you're looking away from the party.
I
can change it if you really want. Because
It's
Saz
fine.
and you
No,
are like
it's fine.
back to back like
It's
a buddy
fine.
cop movie.
I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll lean this way. I'll
Now I'm
look
gonna
away from
change
my
it on him and
cameras.
not
Hi
tell
everyone.
him.
I'm Elliot. I wasn't at D&D last night.
I was.
Man, everyone was at D&D last night.
I wasn't at their D&D.
No.
I was at
I was
different...
setting up I was setting up a Switch 2 for my nephew, which was a time. So that's what I was doing yesterday. But hi everyone. I'm Elliot. I'm a little guy on the internet. I take photos, I make videos. You can usually find me just complaining on Twitter, probably. That's like 90% of what I do.
Elliot, when you turned your chair and looked directly down the barrel of the camera, you looked like you were about to try and sell me supplements made of, like, horse electrolytes.
What kind of supplements would Elliot sell? Like, what have they got in them? Like, we know
Electrolytes.
are they just simply like hydration ones? What trying to work
It's
out?
literally just Pepsi pills.
My trial.
Pepsi?
No, I'd probably try to
I'd buy
like.
that.
Pepsi pills, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Or Gaviscon. I'd try being pedal Gaviscon.
What about just gummies? Because then you could just call them 8-bit gummies, and they could be whatever the hell you want them to be.
That's
Big
true.
gummies. And they just like look
But
like...
then people think I'm like selling drugs or something.
You're already selling
Okay, you
supplements.
want
That doesn't
some gummies.
change.
Yeah, but
In fact,
a
if
door-to-door
you-
salesman, that's some pyramid scheme shit. There's nothing in those. Like,
feel
it's
like-
sugar.
Yeah, no, but like a drug dealer actually sells something that people can use, whereas you're selling snake oil. So like, I feel like the
Listen,
drug
it
dealer in this
depends.
scenario is actually better than the
If
supplements.
he's making gummies out of Pepsi, then they still probably have
Ooh.
caffeine in them, which
That's true.
means he's selling energy gummies.
So if
I
they're
would buy those if they're from Pepsi.
so if
Sign me
they're
up.
if they're 8-bit gummies, are they
Totally
just
on
like
a sale.
are they just like a really lazy mold if they're 8-bit gummies where it's just a square and you call it a pixel?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Because there's only 8 of those in the packet.
Yeah, there's
So you could call 8-bit supplements.
I'm stealing that idea.
That's fine. I don't think it's a good idea.
I
Have fun
think
with
it's
that.
a great idea.
Look,
I
he's
mean,
got
you're
one
selling
customer, and
supplements,
that's
so
all
I
you
feel
need to
like
get your
that's-
foot in the door.
Yeah. All right. So we
Hey
go.
Matt, who are you?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I forgot who I was. I'm Briefcase. I DM around here and run this channel. You can find me around here pretty much, or staying apparently late up night with Mohican. I'll let you decide how and why. But yeah, Jess and I play couch games on Tuesdays. I paint minis and do things like that. And now we're back here weekly on Mondays at this time slot. We are no longer on Tuesdays. We are here, and this is the home of this show now because I picked up a gig on Tuesdays that I can't move. Yeah, we've got a little bit of housekeeping. You'll see the characters to the right of me today, and they've got all their new stats. They're up to date. You can see a couple of them have undergone some changes, like Gwen to the right of me right now. And we don't have a couple things in there, but that's because it'll be contextual to what we're doing today. Spoilers, effectively. But yes, we will be having new players joining us at some point. Today is the recap session. So we basically didn't want to have them sitting in the chat just going, well, I'm not going to talk for 3 hours. So they're going to come in from next week, and we will tell you who they are very soon if you haven't already seen some of the other announcements we've done. But we got a sponsor still. Wooten Forge is still being awesome to us, and they're giving us 10% off when you use the code SWEETROLL at their website for some awesome ttrpg gaming accessories made out of Australian wood, ethically sourced, and I just saw that chat message. And you can find yourself in the hands of some things like spell slot trackers. You can get collectible coins. You can get like color printing on them, laser engravings, all the stuff. You can see it like literally to the right of me now. You can get dice trays, dice vaults, so many things. I know a couple of our folks have them. I've got some myself. If you see my DM screen, that's made from them. So wittenforge.com/splittheparty, you can get yourself some cool stuff, and you help support the channel with little kickbacks. It's an affiliate link.
It smells really good.
We've also done some fun things with our luck points, and we have reset our pool, but in a way that has benefited our game. And we're going to find out what happens with those soon. But just know that we are starting from 0, that we have effectively cleared out the pool, and in a way that will benefit the group. Because we felt like, I felt like kind of wanted to give a little treat to everybody, and it just so worked out that something we already proposed kind of matched it perfectly. Now, yeah, your bits of 300... your donations are 300 bits, or your subscriptions, each one gives a luck token. The basic thing is they can spend it for advantage, or we can pull it together to do some other effects, but that is a case-by-case basis. We've had some big ones go off in the past. We've had the ones that are just coming around now, but it will be very much a what is appropriate, just so we don't spam one thing. Because we also noticed that we had a lot of luck, and we were like, well, we don't want to game the system of only ever having advantage on our rolls, because we did not expect the amount of generosity on this project, and people just kept giving subs, and we could not use them fast enough. So we're trying to like work out what new ways we can do it in. We're thinking of like a Blades in the Dark system where you can go back in time and retroactively make a roll that you may not have done. Like, hey, I want to go back and use some luck points to, let's say, can I have prepared this thing like a skill check in the past to recall some knowledge about this that I can bring up now instead. And they still might fail the roll, but the ability to do it is the point right there. Is there anything else? I don't think so. You can get some
I think we
merch.
should be transparent with chat and let them know that we use all their luck points to buy into Moche, Elliot's gummy empire. It's not going
You're
well.
right. We totally did do that.
We're sorry.
Well, like the episode title says, I think we got to set this up and say what happened last time, because there's a lot of what happened last time. We got a few hours to do it. And we're going to start in the village of Krezk, place that we finished up and had a nice little reset. You're going to see around you, there's actually no tavern in this village. And I'm sorry to immediately throw a wrench in your works like that, because I know that you were talking about it. But yeah, you're right. There is no traditional tavern here. You would have come into the village, and it's a very much on a very steep kind of hill going all the way up. Like, I want to say 1,000 feet is the highest point here. And you've already winding your way up the road to the walls of the village here. You're already about at 300-foot elevation, so you've got a pretty good view of the valley below you. You can see, it's not still smoking, but you can see what is still called Valaki, but you're hearing some whispers over this time. There's a little bit of a time skip that we're going to do in here to settle into Krezk and more or less have the first bit of like actual quiet that you have encountered in a fair while at this point. Now, immediately when you've met the guards here, they have just given you like a once over, making sure that you're not going to be doing anything unsavory. They were pretty quick to trust based on you also bringing them wine, because they were expecting that delivery and kept not. It's very cold here. The walled settlement around has 2 square towers with peaked roofs flanking to a stone archway set into iron-bound wooden doors, and a lot of these buildings here are built to be a bit more weather resistant, let's say. Now, most of the houses are single story, and what has transpired here is the burgomaster Dmitry Krezkov has basically let you stay within his home. The guards almost directed you straight there as one of the first buildings in when you approached Krezk, or entered Krezk, let's say. And it's almost like a mutual respect. You've come over the next week that you've been here. That he is a lord and expects to be treated as one. But he does seem like he's on the up and up, because he does place the safety of the village above the welfare of the strangers, which, at first it was a bit, he was a bit of a cold shoulder scenario, but he did let you into his home. Understandably, though, you are clearly not from Barovia or Krezk, so there is much like the other villages, there is a cautious welcome that has been extended to you. Over the course of the week, they've laxed up a lot on this attitude, because you've been doing little favors around here. You've been helping out where you can. Elliot, Moche just blinks in and out of existence, as he does tend to do so. You see, whenever he does, he's accompanied by a big black bar that just says no signal. Maybe the sending stone is messed up. Now, I guess I'll throw over to you. In this time, what have you all been doing? I'll throw Calestis and Gwen. I'll start over with you two. What's been the process for you here? Because I know there's been a lot going on. I know there's been a lot happening, and now that you've got a moment to think, what's happening?
Well, I've got a new body to get used to. So I would have been spending some time doing that, because I feel like a body that's made of wood is going to move a bit different to a body made of flesh. So
Yeah.
she'd have to be practicing using her axes, running, all that sort of stuff, getting used to that new movement, which would also be a really good opportunity to also, do some practice with Irina, because she wanted to learn a little bit of self-defense and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Well, Irina and Ismark are still accompanying with you, and then yes, like you said, she is. She has been diligently training and spending time with each of you, and we'll probably do a little bit of that today. But yeah, last we heard, she was like, I want to be able to be not a burden to everyone. I want to have the ability to feel like she's contributing a bit more. So she wants to train effectively. But yeah, it's showing some progress so far. It's you're kind of showing in the martial side of things.
and that's what Gwen's good at. So
Yeah.
Here comes the arsenal of weapons. Let's go.
Yeah. Calestis up to?
You said we've been here a week.
About a week. Yeah.
I think the first 2 days, Calestis would have, given what happened in Valaki, scoured the village, top to bottom, knows every part of the village of Krezk now, and when she's satisfied that there's not necessarily things immediately lurking in the shadows, I think I would have helped train Irina as well. I think I would have helped teach her magic resistance. Like how to, because I know that she came under Strahd's compulsion a few times. I think we would have practiced like resisting the command and suggestion spells. And I would have also like taken her to the rooftops and shown her how to watch for the patterns of people moving, to watch for like guard rotations.
Okay.
Like how to not be seen.
So like more of
'Cause
like a scouting aspect is what I'm picking up.
Yeah. Scout and magic resistance, and
Okay.
and then I think I'd be in talks with Gwen about like, hey, let's teach her how to get out of a grapple.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Because Gwen's a lot stronger than Calestis is. So
Heck yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
yeah. So it was stuff like that.
Well, yeah. She's definitely taking to a lot of that, and that's kind of going to be her archetype. A bit more of a scout, a bit more of an informant, but not incapable of holding her own when it does get into it. Ismark is also, Ismark has been training with her. She's not. She's got her light. I think she's got a breastplate on or something like that, and she's got her short sword. And it seems to be paying off. Moche. Sorry, Ash. Is there anything else, before I move on, is there anything else that you've been doing in and around here? All right, Moche.
Ash? Okay. What's Moche been up to?
Yeah.
Moche has been just getting an eye for the town. He's also been like hanging out with Irina, and just like everyone else has been teaching her really useful skills, and Moche has been like taking her shopping and like going and like getting new clothes and stuff like that, and like teaching her, thinking he's teaching her how to disguise herself, but really he's just giving her like makeup lessons and like teaching her how to fold napkins and being like, this is, and like which like in like a stuff that she may already know because she was the Burgermeister's daughter.
Yeah.
Like, if you're at dinner, which like spoon to use and which fork to use, and like he's trying to pretty woman the situation in a situation that doesn't need to be pretty womaned.
I was about to say she's not in need of that at all, but you're still trying.
Yeah.
So you're trying to Moche-splain like how to be fancy to someone who doesn't need it at all.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody who's already fancy.
Yeah, like they are of like not insignificant status. I guess they're not like noble or anything, but I guess in Barovia they'd be the closest to like nobility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's doing like spoon explanations and. Sorry.
I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't need this.
Then tell me which is this spoon good for?
It's the same as the other spoon you showed me. It's for anything like soup or stew, or you were saying something like dessert. I've
just like hits her on the head with the spoon. It's like, no, this is a dessert spoon.
Did you? I want to tell you that I can stab you a lot quicker now. Don't hit my head.
Well, you do not stab with a spoon.
Yes, I would stab you with this. And she like very like, flicks the thumb on the sheath of the sword. I will show you the courtesy if you show me respect.
I think today's lesson is done. I'm tired. He just walks out of the room. And he's just like, it's impossible to teach anyone courtesy these days.
You see her like give like a little smirk smile and just, fix up her collar, make sure the armor's sitting correctly. And she'll walk outside and immediately continue training with Gwen. So he's trying to tell me how to use his spoon and thinking that they're different sizes. I don't get it.
Next time, just stab him with the spoon.
I was going to stab him with the sword. Speaking of, how do
The
I
spoon,
get past the shell
spoon can be
defense?
used too.
Yes. If I was to get through some, could we do today's lesson on how to handle heavily armored foes for no reason?
Take out their legs, stab them in the heart.
But what if the heart is coated in like an organic shell-like substance?
Find a hole. And a very thin sword.
Like the cloaca? I don't know what they have.
The what now?
Nothing, it's fine. So, what was this backflip maneuver you were trying to tell me about?
I don't know how to do backflips, Matt.
No, I was going to try, but it's okay. This goes on for some time.
It's a Moche you need to teach you how to do backflip.
Yeah, no, I don't do backflips. I just stab things.
I just talked to him.
Did you just hear from him? Just like, you'll never learn how to backflip if you don't first learn how to spoon.
Does Irina still have a spoon?
No, he donked her on the head with it, and then the lesson was over.
Pull a spoon out of my own backpack and throw it in Moche's direction.
Thank you.
It's like a little thud and just like, ah!
Why is he like that?
It's Moche. He's always like this.
No, but it seems that he's not exactly fancy.
No, but he thinks he is, and that's the point. You just let him think what he wants to think and go about your own business.
That sounds like that's going to lead to delusion of the highest, or...
I'm pretty sure
Why
he's
do we-
already there.
why-
You just...
But why do we enable him?
I mean, he's not deluded. He was a prince. I've been around long enough to remember. It was a violent takeover of his family estate.
Okay, I'm
So,
going to need more information on
he was
all
a
of
prince.
this, because this does not make sense. I have been with you a long time, and I've heard these things, but I think I need answers. So,
You have to ask Moche.
We don't have those details. I'm sorry.
You just hear off in the distance, I was a lot fancier when I wasn't a turtle.
why are you listening? Why are you listening? If you want to come be part of the
Very
conversation,
small.
come and talk with the conversation. Stop eavesdropping on the little side of it like a pervert.
It's a very small town.
No, it's not. It's 1,000 feet high.
Very cool
I,
town fun. And Moche like just comes back around from the corner. He's just like walks over like a child who's upset.
You're 50 years old. Act like it.
I'm 53 years old.
That makes
Act
it
like that then.
That makes it so much better.
Thank
I
you.
mean, he restarted his life after, stopping being a prince. So
Okay.
really, he's about
Okay.
20,
That's generous.
30.
So we've been through a lot, and I want to know more about you, and I want to know what I can do to make. I want to feel useful here. And I know I wasn't here for some of what we were doing, so I think, would you be able to tell me, I don't want to be alone anymore. Ismark is great, but he treats me like a younger sibling too often rather than an equal. He feels like he needs to protect me, and I want to do this training so I don't have to feel like a burden to him. And if that means that I can hold my own against him, I want to know. So I think we got separated at Valaki, we got separated in a few places, and I don't fully remember the details, but I think I died. So can you let me know what you have been doing so I know what I'm in for a bit more? Because you go away and then you tell these horrible stories of him turning into a turtle person, and there's vampires in a shop, or there's some kind of secret society, admittedly all in the same town, but you know what, you get what I mean. What happened?
Do we see like a crowd of people gathering around as she's asking like what happened and like why we're here?
Well, you are in the Burgomaster's home, and so it's safe to assume that someone from the family is always there, watching you-ish. Now, it is Dimitri who has been listening to all of this going, So, I would also like to know who is in my town. So if you wouldn't mind, I can make sure the people who know what they need to not cause a panic if you start fucking with the town. So I will gather some of the guards and the people who need to know, people we trust. And yes, you can tell them your story. And then we will know just what we're in for if you're a bad omen.
So is there like a town square that we move to, or like gazebo, or
there is
some
here,
form of stage?
There's a small lake, like a little pool and a shrine. And even under grey skies, the pool at the north end of the village has been said to shimmer and shine and sparkle. Now, near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse, and a wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with its arms outstretched, as though waiting to be embraced. But yes, there is a gazebo here with a very pretty lake.
We've seen too many statues so far. What does this statue look like?
This statue does not look like anyone you've seen here.
Okay, good.
It does not look like a
We have to see
certain...
shirtless Strahd again in every
Yes,
bag.
no, there is no... I was gonna say, no, it is not a shirtless Strahd / Jackie, but... would anyone like to do a religion check? Because it does look like it's of,
Sure.
it's pious significance.
Oh, guys, I rolled a really good intelligence check for once.
Yeah? Did you get
As you can see, that is a 23.
a 23? Hey,
Maybe I don't hate D&D Beyond's dice roller.
so...
I rolled a natural one. So.
too busy setting up
I
your...
got a
Did you get
13, which
13?
is unusual for me.
Okay, so with a nat 1, you're too busy setting up your stuff. You're like, oh, it's Moche's time to shine. I'm gonna get onto the gazebo. I'm
putting
gonna be
up
a
like
star.
banners,
Yeah. You're
like a
just,
happy birthday banner.
like you're in fact actively getting in the way of the other two investigating the statue. You're putting up a little streamer. We don't know where you got it from. Also, there's like these colored pastel kind of those little triangle garlands. You're hanging that up, but no one knows where you got it from.
Like flag, like one of those like flag like
Yeah.
lines, but I'm just pulling it out of my shell. It just keeps going.
Yeah. Saz, you're like, well, clearly this is like some kind of saint, possibly. Like, sorry. You're thinking this pool could be like some kind of significance. And then Calestis, you're looking at it going like, okay, this kind of makes sense. Every town you've been in, there's been the Morning Lord's influence here. And this is a depiction of the Morning Lord positioned so that he's reaching towards the dawn in the east. Locals, you can hear referring to the statue as the Shrine of the White Sun. But you can't, over the week, you've heard this name, but no one can really give you a reason as to why it's called that. But yeah, you're also looking at the lake going like, okay, I think this pool here is like actually blessed. Possibly by the Morning Lord. They always say it tastes sweet and fresh.
Does it taste sweet and fresh if I just...
Have a little sippy?
We gotta fill up our water skin somewhere.
Yeah, you have a little sippy.
Yeah.
You feel a calmness and a serene feeling wash over you as you take a drink from it. And you gain the effect of a lesser restoration.
I wasn't poisoned.
You were
but,
not
you know,
poisoned.
I could have been. Cool.
Yeah, you feel the effect of a lesser restoration spell take hold. And, well, you know that could happen. You're not sure if that's a one-off or not, but it does taste sweet and fresh, and there is clearly magic in this water.
But I need to fill up my water skin anyway, so I'm gonna fill up my water skin in the pool.
Yeah, they don't bat an eye when you do this. They simply are fine to let you do that. Yeah.
I would relay this to Gwen and Moche, but I just have a slight feeling that Moche is gonna be like, "Don't bother me, Calestis. I am setting up for my story."
He is. He's like getting chairs and putting them in place.
Do you have a little sign that says story time?
he's putting like he's getting some of the posters that he's kept from when there was a revolution in the revolution posters he made in Valaki with Ismark.
Yeah.
He's like editing them to be like story time with Moche.
Is he making like YouTube shorts? Is that what I'm hearing?
Pretty much.
He's like, hello, Moche here. Did you know that Krezk has a lot of stuff in it? I don't know how to do your voice, but you know, I can picture him being like, you know, he's got those like real. The real low effort TikToks where it's just like a video in the background and they don't say anything, but they're just like.
Yeah, he's just like. He's had one promo, like picture which him and Ismark made in Valaki, and he's been using that ever since.
Like the same one every
Is that
time.
the one where you smushed your
it's the
face on the shirt?
Yeah, and he's just changing the text in front of it. Doesn't say revolution anymore. It says like Saturday at 7 p.m. And then...
I need to see that
I feel like it
Photoshop.
also
Just
said
like how many
Ismark on it at one
things.
point.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's like
I'm very sure someone wrote Ismark along the bottom of it instead of Moche.
Yeah, now that's crossed off as well.
to be like Ismark, so be like Moche, Ismark, and then a couple other ventures he's tried. It's like 5 fun facts about like something mundane that no one cares about. It's like
five fun facts about Lady Ray.
Oh god.
Well, actually, people would care about that one. Maybe that's the viral hit. You got like 10 viewers on it, and that's quite a lot of people in this town. You talk of the town for like 15 minutes, and then they go back. They're like, "Oh, there's a donkey. Oh, it's missing. I don't care anymore." So yeah, you can set up the gazebo here. That is all fine. Ismark has been going around town and investigating. You know that in the week here, Yuria has decided to split off and make her own investigations here. You're hearing word that there is, the mountains looming over the valley here, and upon some of the rumors that have been going around, they kind of piqued some interest. So scouting has been happening and information gathering is occurring. Now, in the town itself, Moche, how is your work of art going?
Well, yeah, he's stringed up this gazebo with there's like triangle flags and they're just different colors, but they're all in like one string.
Yeah, like the garlands.
He's like stringing those up. But yeah, he's stringing those up. He's trying to like source lights so that he has like the equivalent of a microphone stand and a chair, and he's like setting up chairs for the audience to like sit in.
Yeah, you can grab a bunch of chairs. Like you would have had to ask a bunch of the townsfolk to bring their own, because this is not like a setting where they would just have chairs for you. Like, you're literally asking them to bring in like specifically their furniture, tables and chairs. At one point there may have been some talk about like refreshments and everything, and they were like, okay, I think I can bring out my table. If it gets ruined, I want you to make a new one. And then they put like just like some bread and some basic food around, and it's very cold here. So you can see just it's like the dew just kind of settling on it, even like in the day here. It's like water in the air. Now, Moche, I'll let you, or I'll let the others. This is your boat to drive at this point.
Do we have like a crowd who's gathered and all seated? And
I want to say, because there's not a lot of people in this town, probably like the most you'd get would be like 15 to 20 who are like not on active guard duty. So there's literally I can count them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 16 houses total in this village. There are more in the walls of Krezk. There are more trees than houses. And all the way up at like the 1,000-foot mark, there is a massive abbey. Like, I want to say it takes up, if you were to put it in terms of space that it takes up, 1/3 of the entire town would be this hill and the abbey itself. There's a large winding road going up to it. And there's a road on the, like, I think it's like the northeastern side of the village, climbing up to above the mist to a wide ledge which the abbey is perched, and a light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. And you can see at the very top there is 2 small stone buildings to either side, which the only entrance stretches a wall of jumbled stones surrounding the whole thing. You can see that the mountain like continues up from there, but it's pretty sheer and steep at that point. And you would probably need some like equipment, but blocking the road, there's iron gates up there. Not many people are talking about the abbey, but that there are residents up there as well. No one has come down to watch as well, I should also add.
So there's about like 15, 16 people there.
Yeah, not including yourselves, yes.
Okay. Moche's just going to be like, he's going to turn to like Colessus and Gwen and be like, this is one of the biggest crowds I've ever had. This is an amazing turnout.
you immediately think your time
Job.
back in Valaki that has absolutely had a bigger crowd. They just haven't been watching Moche. They've been drinking and eating instead while Moche was nearby doing his thing.
The same at Daggerford when Gwen
Yeah.
was actively heckling Moche.
Gwen's just gonna sort of pat him on the back and go, "Good job, buddy," and walk away.
Okay, do you need lighting changes? I can handle that.
No, you just enjoy this show. He's just like, please go sit there. Sit. He's like ushering people to their seat.
Just a question: is there significantly more seats than people?
No, because the people have been asked to bring literally their own furniture, so there is exactly enough. Because they've brought the like Krezk equivalent of like their dining chairs, but think of it like in Australia it'd be a bunch of people on camping chairs type thing, just very loosely sitting around where they feel like it, and there's no organized rows. It's kind of like a loose like a half circle, and that's kind of like, it's a bit messy, but like, you know, they're doing it. They're here. They're at the very least respectful of what's going on, you know?
There's no other shows in town.
There is not. This
What
is probably the
what do they
most,
got
like,
to lose?
genuinely, this is probably the most interesting thing that's happened in the last at least month for them, possibly longer. There's a bunch of people in town. They are slightly eccentric, and, well, that's kind of where it is. And it's all happening
I'm
at the
just
gazebo. You know, the town gazebo.
just
Everyone
gonna-
meets up.
Put my pack down and like use it as a footrest, and then just recline. And at the first given opportunity, Kalestis is having a nap, like just a dad nap.
So, like, you just...
As soon as the lights go down, Kalestis is having a nap.
The lights go down. You're in the middle of the day.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that Moshe's gonna, probably bring the rain because
That's insensitive.
it's usually what happens.
She has not been seen in some time. And you know that.
Funny. I was so confused for a second.
Sometimes the confusion is the joke for me. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Oh, yeah. And then the punchline doesn't matter because that's the real joke.
Yes, but like a lot of people, I played Date Everything, and I'm like, River's here. River's a character. Bring her in, man. Bring her in. She's the best.
Is a river? Okay. What you doing?
So, once everyone's in their seat, Moshe's gonna clap his hands together, and 4 like dancing lights are just gonna spotlight onto Moche in the middle of this gazebo. And he's just gonna go, "Welcome one and all as I regale you on a tale of Barovia. Like all good stories, we start in a tavern. A woman, stern with conviction. A lady who can punch you as far as she can throw you. A center of a storm ready to destroy with her beloved axe. And finally, the ever-charismatic storyteller and his dearest companion.
Is that
These are the
you?
heroes.
Are you the charismatic storyteller?
Yes,
And she's
yes,
smiling with her arms crossed in the crowd.
Just like, yes, I was trying to be subtle about it, but it's about the us who have walked into this town. Yes,
Okay, you're doing great.
thank you. And he's like, unbeknownst. He's like, where was I? Yes, unbeknownst to them, these heroes. These are your heroes. A mysterious letter asking for assistance. And a plea sees our heroes hunting for wolves in the west.
Where were they?
They were in the west.
Where?
West.
Where is the west? Do I have a compass? How
opposite
are
of
you
east.
certain?
Have you like north, south, east, and west?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. Where were they?
Okay.
We were paid to hunt werewolves. Werewolves.
Yeah, the west.
Now
Was
he
this in
knows how it
Barovia?
feels.
No, this was outside of Barovia. I'm at the part where I am explaining how we got to Barovia.
Okay. I wasn't there for that, so you have to be very clear, Mouse. You're doing great. You see Ismark like standing next to her, and he just like gives her a real subtle high five. Like, you know, like the dudes standing next to each other and just like,
Like,
yeah, like, and you're like enough so you can see it, but they're having a great time. Well, this is going to be good.
it's like, anyway, pirate cars from a traveling caravan suggested that we were in danger and expressed caution, but fog surrounded our heroes, and the wolves attacked, and a long-fought battle consumed all.
What was the battle?
I'm gonna lean over
Against
the
the wolves.
He went down immediately. He got hit and knocked out the second something popped out of the fog.
Who did? Was
Remember
it who? Who did?
Moche, he was not conscious for this.
Him, the brave Moche did this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Well, maybe I need to know what happened in the wonderful tale of Moche.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna continue talking to my friend while you do that.
Yes, we're listening. We're listening.
Are they listening or are they heckling?
You decide.
But Callista said that aside to Gwen, so she just got eavesdropped on.
Oh, fair enough.
Moche is just like nervously sweating with all of these lights pointing at him. He's just like got a water bottle. He's like,
Did Moche set up?
You got this.
Did Moche set up these lights? Is this like a
Yeah,
right
this
now?
is like a dancing lights situation.
Yeah.
I haven't updated my my character sheet, but that was one of the
That's all right.
spells I added back in.
It's like it's been a while. Like there's a full there's a full thing you can do here.
Yeah, so yeah, Moche's like nervous. He's like, "You got this. Pay no attention to the hecklers." And he's just
He
like,
doesn't have
"Ooh."
this.
Everyone's just
Listen,
like giving him
he's
thumbs
still
up.
sharing with you.
Just like, he's like, "Two of our heroes made it out of the fog into Barovia. A sad, desolate excuse for a town with the same name sits on the border of the fog."
What the fuck?
The fog spans the ever-expanding horizon. Their new friends missing. They run into town and they try and form a rescue party to save the wonderful storyteller and the scent of a storm with an axe.
Literally, I'd lean into Gwen again and be like, I literally tried so hard to hide from him when we saw him again. Like,
It didn't
so
work. Try harder next time.
Is
It's
this
too late now.
is this true?
Sorry, who are you? Who is speaking that?
Ismark.
Ismark, okay.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh,
No.
oh no, his truth is his word. Oh.
Oh, give
Listen,
me
he-
one moment, please.
believes it so wholeheartedly.
I cannot believe that. I know he's the storyteller, but even I know I've known him long enough, you know? I don't want to be mean to the guy. He clearly put a lot of work into this, but I think I need to at least, you know, when it gets to the bit where we're here. He just called my hometown a shithole.
I mean,
Hey, what? No. Where are you from then? What's your
The
deal?
mountains.
You know, he's fumbling he's fumbling his papers, and so I don't see what
It's called Neverwinter. It is called the Jewel of the North.
sounds
It's
like.
called the Jewel of the North, right, Matt?
I Ismark don't know what that
This is
and
Ash asking Matt.
Matt doesn't remember.
Okay, I think it's called the Jewel of the North.
It sounds like
literally the biggest city in the north of the Sword Coast.
well, if you counted Pimple as a jewel, then it's as far as I know about it.
You want me to punch him?
I'm giving back to what you gave me.
I didn't give you anything.
Why are you trying to punch me?
You're taking the piss out of Callistus.
We take the piss out of Moche.
People have done worse.
Yes. Sorry, I got heated.
Are you
I'm
all down
Moche.
in the
Not on
audience
us.
now?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No.
Moche is just sitting there like waiting for you all to stop talking.
We saw you drop all your stuff. We thought we'd do a little bit while you got back together. You got this. You got this. We kept the crowd warm for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're the
Anyway,
theatrical
we were
version,
in a
Moche, just
shithole
consider us
of
the
a town.
director's
Fuck. Don't worry, I'm sharpening my blade.
I'm brave. The center of a storm with an axe decided woke up in a field and saw a town off into the distance and walked directly to there. Our handsome hero with our handsome storyteller walked in a field to a man looking over him, a very friendly man. And he offered to take him to town, and on their way they regaled each other in stories of love and loss. And his newfound friend left him at the gates. The storyteller's beloved companion, not to be accounted for and not to be seen for the remainder of the story.
Who is this?
He's talking
That was
about
Lady
strong.
Rain.
It's his donkey.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Just-
I've never-
Strong
Companion
walked
is-
in into
I've
the
never met them.
village.
he brings them
Yeah,
up.
we had the. Listen, that donkey did better than Moche did in the fog, so maybe we should add her to the team.
I feel like she already was a part of it, and it feels very important that we find him. Maybe we can.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ismark. You are right. We should find her. She should be a part of our lovely group.
Just have you know, Calestus is whispering all of this, so if Moche is able to pick up on it, good for him. I feel like he still doesn't have ears, though.
I mean, he has ear
Yes,
holes.
little turtlies.
What ear holes?
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to find my spot.
That's all right. We are heckling the absolute hell out of Moche, so I can understand like
Yeah,
us
Elliot-
immediately.
Elliot
Any
didn't account
momentum
for
that
I keep losing my spot.
yeah, sorry. Well, like, let us know if we need you need to do a bit more of an extended
No,
thing.
you're fine.
But
I would rather the heckling because it's funny.
yeah, I feel like they would.
So just as the group collected back together, they got word that the burgomaster had called for them. Because all was not well in the town of Barovia. So they sought out the burgomaster for clarity and find out what got them to this strange land, only to find his son and adopted daughter. Was it adopted daughter or adopted son and daughter? Which
Adopted
I
daughter.
mean, adopted.
Adopted daughter.
Yeah, that's what I. That's what I thought.
Most people don't like it when you say adopted.
No, it's okay. I know I
How's
am. I
everything?
have like I look very different. And you're like seeing the, blonde swept back hair of Ismark next to Irina, dark skin, like very clearly different, a bit like messier, kind of curled hair, tied up. And they could be related, but you have no indication of like parental lineage. They do not even resemble each other, even though they could, if they were like blood relative, they would be like those similarities. You are not seeing those at all.
When we got to the burgomaster's house and found the son and adopted daughter, we found that the burgomaster was dead, and the calls from assistance came from the deceased. This was news.
Cast thaumaturgy, and there's just going to be like a massive gasp that echoes out over the audience as a result of it.
Oh.
At
Moche is like, I know. That is how we felt. We heard stories of vampires and curses plagued this land, but our heroes had to brave it to find the missing companion for the storyteller. The father of this town might have answers, said the storyteller, as he directed everybody in his leadership abilities and directed everyone to the path that they should follow.
Irina, wasn't that you who wanted to see
I did.
Father Donovich?
Yeah, I wanted to see the Donovich because he was the one that was doing the. Yes. Yeah, look, let him have.
Because the thing.
I just think it's more if we're sometimes I want to heckle him, and then other times I'm like, is it more effort to have the conversation with him?
It's always more effort.
Kind of just want to see
Yeah.
how far he'll go to maintain his version of stuff.
The father was distraught. His son had been taken over from forces unknown, but our heroes had helped this poor man and ended the suffering of the innocent. He told us to leave town and seek the windmill. This is where you will find your beloved, he said. So our adventurers started traveling with guidance from the burgomaster's kin, picking up a new friend and her skelly companion, but the windmill was occupied. 2 old ladies making pies and sweet, but these ladies were not sweet themselves, for they convened with the dark and unnatural forces and also kidnapped children. But before the situation could resolve, our love-struck friend from earlier knocked at the door with a familiar sight standing next to him. It was our beloved companion, and with that we had been searching for all this time, and there had definitely been nothing else that we had been doing.
What was that?
He said,
What was that?
It was Strahd. We called him Jackie. It's a whole thing.
I've
So there's
heard
a
you
bit
call-
of a back and forth. He introduced
When you
he
say
introduced himself as
the
Jackie.
words "our good friend Strahd," the whole town here pauses. You see the burgomaster get up, going, "What do you mean, your good friend Strahd?
No. He's
Okay,
not our good
so
friend. He's
What
not.
does that mean? Because you have been in our town.
so
you better
let me
start
explain.
talking."
let
I
me
would start
explain.
talking if you stopped interrupting.
Let me explain. At that time, he had introduced himself as our good friend. We are going through the history. We do not like him. You will understand why we do not like him. But at this point, we had no real reason to doubt him. Like, we were suspicious because he was a bit weird. But you give people the benefit of the doubt when you first meet him. So at that point, he was our good friend Jackie.
When he says
Later.
our good friend, what he means is he was bamboozled. Everyone else absolutely hated this guy.
So the rest of you met this jockey, and it was
Nope.
you weren't there. How did he leave? Meeting Strahd and immediately becoming friends with him. Is this how he lived? Because Strahd just kills people. He does not.
He took his donkey.
Donkey is not a person. He's a donkey.
And what happened was, he thought Moche was very stupid and easy to manipulate. And,
I can see that.
alive. Yeah.
So,
Don't
in
worry.
the sense that this,
Everyone can.
what, to his credit, he seems like a talker, Mr. Moche. With this meeting of a vital and mortal danger, you said you made friends with him. Did you actually become friends, or did he harm you in any way? Do you remember everything?
He has harmed me. Do not worry about that. We will get to that part of the story. That is a good
Sorry,
part.
I interrupted. I nearly called the guards. That's all.
No. We should. It is a very interesting part. You see how I look like a turtle? A little bit of spoilers. You see how I look like a turtle?
Yes.
I am not a turtle.
He's really
Okay.
not.
So,
So
I will wait for that. Guards, stand down. You can see, literally all the guards that were, on the walls have, calmed down a bit. He sits back down. Everyone's a bit more at ease. That could have gone very south.
okay, let me get the crowd back. Okay, so there was a knock at the door. It was our mortal enemy, Jackie.
You don't
was
have,
our
we
mortal enemy,
understand the
Jackie.
context. You can say friend until he's no longer friend.
Okay, so it was our friend Jackie, and beside him he had Lady Rain, who was the good
donkey.
the donkey, the good companion that we've been searching for all this time. Sorry, I just need to find my spot again. He said, if you want to see her again, you must meet us in Varaki, and then disappeared into the night. Our beloved companion had to wait before a barrage of magic came from these old ladies in the windmill. But with the quick thinking of our stern hero, she cast an orb of silence, saving them from harm, and allowing our hero to rip the tongue out of the hags and rid them from this plane of existence. Which was very weird. I've got to say.
Question of the hags.
Yes.
Are these the same hags that sell the pies and go around villages? We hear rumors.
The one and the same, yes.
Murdered people.
Ah. And does this have anything to do with missing people?
Yes, they okay, so they were kidnapping people and turning them into pies. And then they
We
tried to
must have
turn
a
us
chat.
into pies.
After all of this, it may be in a week or so. Let's have a chat about that.
Okay, that sounds good. But they were trying to turn us into pies because we look very yummy. We are all very attractive people. And
They
were
were
like,
trying to get us to join their coven.
no, I think they were trying to turn us into pies.
No.
Only after we said no.
So they were trying to turn us into pies.
For anyone listening, I've put up on screen little visuals of the Pie Lady and some of the characters we have been meeting.
So this pie lady was trying to turn us into pies. So in retaliation, the wonderful Calestas, who is sitting right there, you can all see her, she ripped out their tongues.
Moche, I cut the tongue out of one of them because she was going to cast a spell.
Yeah, and it was quite alarming when you held it up and screamed and just like...
Look, he was
That did not happen.
until I was
I think it does.
unconscious. I did see a pretty cool fight starting to happen. I agree, that was pretty good. It was
It
impressive.
was a good fight, but she didn't like wave her tongue around or anything.
I'm trying
Or
to build
scream.
a story.
Oh, is this like the performance thing?
What do you think? I've got lights on me. There are chairs. Everybody has brought their chairs. Everybody has brought food.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay. I couldn't tell.
Like Moche shoots him a glare. Sorry, I'm just catching up. After this really horrifying scene of ripping a tongue out of a hag's mouth, our heroes were victorious. But one of our heroes did not make it out unscathed, for the burgomaster's adopted daughter fell during the battle. But from a brave sacrifice from our traveling companion and her skelly friend, saved her life.
Oh, yes.
But at the
Oh, no,
yes,
continue.
Joanne.
No,
Joanna.
I have a genuine question about this in less of a heckling sense, but finish what you're saying.
Oh, I was going to say that Joanna, who is this, the traveling companion that we
with
had
the
picked up
Jim.
along the way, and her. Yes, and Jim.
Yes, with Jim.
Exactly. The skeleton.
I like them.
Yeah, they were very lovely. They saved them. They gave their life for you, and that's how you are back alive right now.
That's what I was going to ask. So, I don't have memories of this. I got hit very hard at the start. Can you and she gets like a bit more, she's been pretty confident up in this because she's comfortable around you all, but she gets a bit more like reserved and she's a bit more morose here. Can you tell me exactly what happened here? Because I didn't have...
Technically, none of us can. We were all upstairs, and it was downstairs with only Ismark, Irina, and one of the hags when she was killed. We genuinely didn't see her die, we just saw the aftermath.
Ismark puts a hand on her shoulder. He's like, we We don't know. But we know how you came back. She like looks down and moves her hands between each other a bit with a bit of uncertainty. Okay. And yeah, Joanna saved me, yes?
Yes, Joanna. She gave her life. And to resurrect you and bring you back to life, but at the cost of her own.
Okay.
And her dying wishes was that Moche keep her beloved shovel. So I graciously took that shovel. And I have it to this day.
And he pulls it out. He's just like, it's got Joanna written on the side of it.
He stole it.
Joanna, also, for everybody's knowledge, played by the wonderful Nick Tacular. And I should have said earlier, we had the wonderful Anthony YTG playing Father Donovich. Did we cover Donovich? We covered
We
Donovich.
briefly covered
Yeah.
Donovich.
Briefly.
Yeah.
We had
Anthony did a fabulous job.
Anthony did a great job. Very dramatic character, NPC. So this is an existing NPC that was in the game, and I think he nailed it. Anthony, if you're watching this, we love you, and sorry we
Please
had
come
to.
back and play with us again.
Yeah, sorry we had to stress you out. But yes, we had Nick guesting on that one for a couple episodes, and they were just absolute play of the game on that one. Highlight reel and everything.
On that somber note, well, our heroes rescued the children from the hag's clutches and decided that they needed to get these children to safety. So they rushed to the nearest town of Valaki and burst down the doors. But come to think of it, the guards weren't too pleased that we broke down the doors. And they kind of accused us of committing funny business, which was a whole thing, actually, with Valaki. They don't like funny business. Can you imagine that?
But they do give you shirts.
But these
That's true.
shirts,
They'd give.
these
yeah,
shirts
they
were
did
for
give us shirts.
punishment.
I mean, punishment, march, like it's all very like similar.
And then Duria took one for the team. She like busted in because we had the children with us, and it got us in trouble. But she took on all the trouble for us, and it was very noble. And that burgomaster was awful.
Yes, the burgomaster of Valaki was a very, very interesting fellow. He hated funny business. We never really got to have a discussion with him. Well, I mean, I talked to him, but also I scared him. But we'll get to that. But while we were having our penance for funny business, we met a very odd fellow. Sorry, I've lost my spot.
That's all right. So he says
Oh,
that
I really lost my spot.
no, it's okay. So he said that he we did not talk with the burgomaster in Valaki, but he did say he killed him. I don't think I don't think that's accurate.
No, I did not kill him, but he was killed. It was a bit of a crossfire.
Okay.
I'm really curious to see where this one goes.
Yeah, same. Now,
While we were doing our funny business, we met a very odd fellow, a very dim-witted brute who'd help us solve a mystery for the priest of Valaki.
Oh.
For you'll see, there was something missing from the church. What was the correct?
the church here. No, it was
No.
it's a
Yeah, it was a church.
temple, church, interchangeable in
Church.
this
The
instance.
Church of St. Andrew.
Church of
There we
St. Andrew. Yeah,
There you go.
you're right. I will be
for
loading up
the-
these chapters and pages to help you with information.
For the father from the Church of Valaki had something had been taken, and he wanted us to check into it. For you'll see, the local crypt maker was being mysterious, and when we got there, trouble burst out. The man from the crypt,
Yes.
the man from the crypt, fled the scene, and dark forces exploded, and an epic fight broke out. But even more danger was afoot, for the side of the wall exploded open, and there was our friend, or should I say foe, Jackie.
He's like, Moche's audibly waiting for a gasp again.
Let's just who is not necessarily the smartest is gonna lean over to Gwen and say, the trouble was actually that there was a vampire, not that there was a foot. I don't understand.
I don't understand at all. I'm really confused.
I'm
Are
still-
we?
the
Is he
trouble was
telling the
what-
same story?
I'm still
that we were
confused
part
about
of?
these wolves.
I wouldn't worry about the wolves.
Yeah, I think Moche fireball. No, Strahd fireballed the wall open.
Well, that
Is
was.
that
Yes.
what it was?
But that wasn't when the
Wait,
the
wait.
coffin shop was happening,
Wait.
was it?
Oh wait, we all jumped out the window.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I was there for that. I think I was.
I think you were.
I don't think she was. I think she was with Irina, with Ismark at the thing.
They were there. They were at the back of the pack, I believe.
Was there
Okay.
somebody else here with us for that? I feel like there's a big lummox or something. At
Yes,
that
the
point.
dim-witted brute.
Oh, the guy who kept going. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one that called Strahd Daddy.
Bartovia.
Not Dovia. Oh, he was dumb.
Yes,
Was that his
Barovia,
name?
the dim-witted
Yes,
brute.
his name was Bart Ovia.
He has
2.
a name. He has a name, Moche.
I know, but I am keeping it vague enough so that this story can be retold.
It's not going to be retold.
Played by the wonderful Jacob Shaw Lunch, is his handle. Great character. I love that character.
That
Such
was
a good
really
character.
good. That was funny.
I don't remember if I was there, but if I was to think of it, I would think it would be like maybe 8-ish days into our adventure, maybe. I don't know where I could try and remember that. Maybe there's something that someone has put down as record keeping on youtube.com/splittyparty, maybe. I don't know.
Are you feeling all right?
I don't know why
Irina?
I said that. I think I'm tired. Or Moche is
Okay.
giving me hallucinations of things I don't know what is real.
It could be both.
Sorry.
It's like, yes, like Moche again is just sort of like standing there, like looking at you all just talking, be like,
Are you done? Are we all caught up?
Very directly in eyesight, Ismark high fives Irina again subtly.
He's like, okay, so Jackie Strahd like blows open a hole in the wall. Some of our heroes jump out the window. Others escape down the stairs. But for one of our companions,
and he looks directly at Ismark.
he's just like, for one of our companions got caught. He's like,
What are you
so
talking about?"
Our brave storyteller had to do some quick thinking and impersonated the guards, and called the guards to help, and called for help to deal with the troublesome Jackie.
And like, sorry.
For some reason your captions just said the word Adelaide, and I'm very amused. Like for nothing else, it was like Adelaide.
I'm wearing an Adelaide hat.
Yes, our love-struck foe vanished into the day, for he had been defeated for one of many times. But and it turns out that our dim-witted friend was in cahoots with him the whole time.
Yes, he
So,
was
we
very
Gonna lean
stupid.
over. Gonna lean over to Gwen. Hey, didn't we go to the beach before this? Moche was definitely not a tiefling when this went down.
Yeah, no, he
I think
changed
so.
body. Oh, everybody, he used to
I
look nothing like this. He used to look like a
I
much
have
more
rich-
handsome.
I've rechanged the order in order to explain the story better.
I thought this was... Oh,
Would a story not be better told from start to finish?
yes, it's
No,
usually
because
chronological best.
I'm trying to elevate this story.
I thought
How's that going for
happened-
you?
I thought that thing that you said happened at least 1 week prior to you turning, like, the turtle thing was before this.
I know, but I was going to say that because of our victorious victory over Strahd, we decided that we deserved a little beach day.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we had side shaves already by this point.
Super sick.
Oh yeah,
side shaves.
Oh, I totally forgot about the side shaves.
Yes, we have super cool side shaves. Well, no, I missed out on this, but you all do. I don't want.
Do you
one.
want one?
No,
Oh, I could give you one.
no, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm very okay. I know your axe is very sharp and it's very cool. I don't think I would.
I had a smaller blade for that.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
So I don't think I would look cool with the side shave. Ismark should get one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get one if Ismark does. I'm not getting one.
No.
If I shave both
Moche
sides,
just
I would
said
have
that-
mullet, and I do not want mullet.
If we go high enough, you could just have a mohawk.
I don't think I'll be doing any of this.
Anyway, because our heroes defeated Strahd, they deserved a beach day. So they went down to the beach only to find something fall from the sky into the lake. Because it wasn't actually a beach; it was a lake. It was
Oh.
further.
And we're allowed to do funny business there.
Yes, we are allowed to do funny business at the beach because it is outside the jurisdiction of Valaki, but it is a whole ridge, like it's division lands and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just bringing up my notes on beach day. A peaceful day by the water was spoiled by a love-struck foe, for he was the one who fell from the sky. He was unconscious, and it seemed that anything we did to him, he did to us.
Oh,
So to test this, we gave him a sick side shave.
we'd want to there for this. This is really interesting. I don't think I was filled in about a lot of this part.
Yeah,
Well,
Moche
yes.
started oozing poison
Oh,
at the inn that we were staying at, and then maybe polluted the lake.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted a beach day. So we found Strahd in the water. I pushed him ashore. When he came ashore, he was unconscious, and we found, and being the good Samaritans are, and knowing how much at that point we had been filled in about how evil Strahd is, we tried to rid him. We tried to murder him. But
I approve of this message.
Oh,
But
it didn't
that
go well.
backfired. That backfired.
Of course it did.
For our beloved storyteller fell to the ground. For
Okay.
any damage we did to him, it did directly to us. So, our beloved storyteller was underground for most of this adventure.
Keep hearing the word beloved storyteller. Mostly the beloved.
Mm-mm. Mm.
So, to test the extremes of what would happen here, we gave him a sick side shave, and in turn, we all got sick side shaves. Does that
I have
clear
to
up
say,
this
though,
side, this
really
this sick
convenient way
side
to get a
shave?
haircut.
It was. I
One
mean,
person
I'm
does it,
very.
It just happens. That's so handy.
So you got turned into a thing, and you gave each other a haircut, and that's why Strahd, every time we see him, has haircut.
Mhm.
Yes. We gave him that haircut.
It begs the
Well, I
question.
mean, we tried to take his head off first, but
Yes. And so that's the valuable information learned in Silly Day is what I'm hearing.
yes.
So your hair has grown back and you keep side shaving?
Ismark, we look really good.
No, I'm not. No, you look fantastic. Don't get me wrong with this. No,
Thank
the
you.
question I have is, do you have to keep side shaving this? Like we know it's been like a week or so. Are you maintaining this?
I am, yeah.
Have you seen Jackie's maintain? Like, is he maintaining as well? Like, was there time pass and then you saw him again still with side shave?
Moche would have been the last person to see him
Roll a history
yeah,
check.
Matt,
delivering
remind
the
us.
message.
Roll a history check.
Does a history check? All
Yeah.
right. Give me a
History
one
check on
second.
side shave.
Yeah, this is the first roll we've done of the return. No, it's not. I've already got you to do checks.
So that's a 4.
Oh, okay, you can't remember. You were stressed. You were fighting a massive tree, which we'll get to, but you're not sure.
I'm pretty
Look,
sure he
I
was
was there-
naked.
Look, I do not remember about Strahd's haircut. I was naked and scared at the time. Like, it was a whole thing.
The only other two people that could do it are Irina and Ismark, and they're gonna like Ismark's like, what the fuck? I think I do remember. He still had the side shave, which means that is he maintaining this as well? Like he actually wants to keep it?
It's a good
Well, I mean,
look.
Hair doesn't grow very fast, so.
It doesn't, but like you would
And-
have the
and
fuzzy
he's
little
dead,
peach. But
so-
if he was like clean shaven when he saw you, like on the side.
Maybe he can't grow hair. Because he's dead.
I'm going to ask him if he's
Maybe it
trying
doesn't
to...
grow back.
No, I think I want to ask him if he thinks he's being included by keeping it up.
Irina, you want to go
Why
and
is
talk
it-
to Strahd?
No, not at all. But if we're going to taunt him, I want to be the one to... No, actually, I don't want to do it because he's got that whole thing with me. I don't want to interact with that freak.
We're working on that.
So, you think he is seeing us maintain our 6 side shaves, and he is like, you know what, I want to feel apart.
I think so, maybe. It would be an admission that
No,
he
that is a-
cares what you think of him.
That is a good point. We should ask him that.
I don't want to be there when you do, okay? Actually, I'm thinking about this more. No.
And he's like, let me sit on this. I think that is a good question.
That's what I said. Valuable information.
So,
So much
Moche is,
as he goes off again, and you just hear the voice of a child at the back go.
I didn't pick that up. Sorry,
Oh,
cut
okay.
out.
The voice of a child. Nope, still gated. It's just too picky. Child goes get on with it, but imagine it in a child's voice.
Get on with it.
Okay. So what happened next was Strahd impersonated our beloved Calestus's deity and told them that they needed to kill the beloved storyteller, me. So a fight broke out between the groups, heroes against heroes, fighting one another to save Moche's life or to end it.
It was really easy to end it. Just putting that out there.
I mean, you
don't
did
doubt
not
that.
end it.
I got real fucking close.
I think
You
we
got
need...
very close, but you did not kill me.
Calestis. And she's gonna like lean over. Calestis, can you please tell me what you did there to I just need for our training purposes, no other reason. It sounds like it's good to get around.
Would I hear
armor.
this?
Yeah, if you're close
launched-
enough.
I launched a spell at him.
Just be careful with that, Calestus. She asked me how to kill a turtle earlier.
I'm not going to
Oh,
do
yes.
it. I need to know how to pierce strong armor, and he's the one that is around the most, and I think it would be. I will drop it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a spell. I don't think you can do that.
No, I've never been able to use magic.
Do we hear the child again just going, get on?
I want to go home, Mom. This story's long. I want to have my snackies. You hear her just going, give me a little break. I'll go get some snacks, and everyone else should take a break and get some snacks and go to the toilet. And there's now 2 of me.
I don't know what happened.
And we should go and we'll be back in 5 minutes. We will be back in 5 minutes though, because that seems like a natural little break for the NPCs to go get their snackies, and maybe we should get some snackies because it is mid-morning for us.
Snackies.
So let's come back in like 5-ish minutes, go to the toilet, have your meds, take a drink, do what you need, get a snacky, and we will be back with more of this recap episode in character. I'm having a lot of fun so far. Let us know in chat if we are being too heckly, and we could let Elliot actually tell the story a bit more. But I don't think we're going to be late. We're making a pretty good time.
We'll get through it.
Well, we'll get through it. We're up to
There honestly isn't that much more.
So, in reference of that, I'm bringing up the thumbnails from the YouTube as well, so everyone can keep up. We are about halfway through the tale right now. I mean, the whole like Valaki saga, let's call it, is like dense, but
There's a lot there.
it was, I know, I loved it. I just, like, you know, for everyone's knowledge, like the Valaki saga actually is probably the longest like arc stretch we had. It was from episode 6 all the way to the end of episode 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Over a third of the episodes were Valaki related in terms of the saga. I feel like in the, you know, if we're pulling back the curtain a little bit, we've kind of got 3, you know, arcs, anime arcs, if you will. We've got like the arriving in Barovia portion. We've got the Valaki saga, and then we have the post Valaki arc. You know, Wizards of the Wines, and I would say it's like the Wizards of the Wines arc, which encompasses that and Yesterhill, which is also not an insignificant amount of episodes. I think that is also 5 or 6 episodes and that gets us up to where we are like today. But yes, we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna put a little timer on to hold myself accountable, and we'll see you shortly. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Can you tell that I've been looking up how to do a meme real quick? Based on nothing at all other than the NPCs doing their thing and player characters that aren't Moche. But yes, today's a bit of a recap episode in universe, so this is canon. Moche is telling us a story. Well, the story so far basically are what happened last time of the campaign, and basically everybody else. You know, he's had the most viewers he's ever had today. He is on. What, like he's on double-digit numbers of people listening to him. That's unheard of. And we got the town of Krezk watching, trying to get caught up and understand what your deal is, while also kind of learning about everything. And Irina and Ismark are very curious, even though they've been hanging out with you for the past, I think it's couple weeks to few weeks, more or less. Learning more about you, and Irina's doing a bit of training.
Want to not come with us all the time.
Yeah, they need to be caught up as well, especially because you're looking at training, and we've had a little bit of insight into that. Irina's been doing some training with you, and so it's good that she is understanding what goes into your formidable attitudes. Also, Ash, there's no problem with this at all, but every time you put your mic on mute and unmute, you get like a different glow coming from underneath, and I kind of low-key love it. It's like
Ash on, Ash off.
Hold on. Can you press it again? Can you press it again real quick? Like to go mute?
To mute myself?
Yeah. Ash Angie. Ash cooled now. Cooled down. Anyway.
It also takes the redness out of my face, which is great.
That's fair. I saw it. I only just saw it then. I went, that's kind of amusing, because I saw you press the button and I was like, something changed. What happened? But yes.
What happened is I'm eating Doritos.
That's fair. I also wish I could eat Doritos now. Anyway. Back in the world a turtle is telling us a tale. Tale of the turtle.
So, once everybody, because the villagers went off and got snacks for the kids.
I'm okay
because-
now. I have jerky.
Moche is like, okay, great. Let's just do a very quick recap. So, our friends, our heroes got a letter. They traveled, and then they got swept into the world of Barovia. They met the Burgermeister's kin, and then helped people in the township of Barovia. They left the township of Barovia, went to a windmill, killed some hags. Then they went to Valaki, and they broke the gates. They broke the front gate of Valaki. There was some funny business. They dealt with Strahd, and now they're having a beach day, and they're fighting over
A what
Moche.
day?
A beach day.
What?
A beach day. You go to a large body of water.
Oh, a beach. Okay, continue.
Okay. So they are fighting over Moche, and it turns out, and then we hear a maniacal laugh. Our foe, Jackie, wakes up from his slumber and starts ridiculing us, calling us stupid and calling us names. And then he punches a hole into the handsome storyteller and rips his heart out. And again, Moche waits for like a gasp that doesn't come.
It's just like one really polite.
Oh.
Just a cough. It's like, I know.
Oh.
So, thinking that our handsome hero is dead, his body rises into the air, he circles in a golden glow, and transforms into what you see before you now, a turtle.
I don't remember any glowing.
So you died. And you think
He died.
I died.
you came back as this? You chose to be turtle?
Yes. Well, I didn't choose to be this.
Okay. Whatever
To be
you
fair,
say.
this has nothing to do with Strahd.
I
but,
understand.
Like I have a curse on me. It turns out it's the whole thing. We'll get to that. But we ended up beating up Strahd because he turned me into a turtle. Everyone was quite upset with him, so we beat him up.
I thought
And
we
then we
buried
put him in. Yeah, we buried him in the sand. And we also stole his clothing and his sword, I believe.
We tossed his sword into the middle of the lake.
That's right. Thank you. So, with the beach day, just not a success. That was not a fun day, especially for me. I turned out to be a turtle. We go back to Valaki. Now, we get rumors of a book club, and I love reading, so I am very interested in this book club. So we go to the meeting of the book club where we meet with the lady who walks a lot. I think that I think she was just I think she walks. Is that right?
I'm gonna lean over to Gwen and I'm gonna whisper, I like how he left out the part about his divorce.
I forgot about that.
I didn't.
And it turns out that this lady Walker was not interested in books. She was interested in overthrowing a government, something which I'm very, very into myself. If you guys need an overthrowing of government, just let me know. I'm very interested.
Sounds like this
You-
lady
you're
was
so
very
right.
important to you in the way of. Sounds like she was important to you because you're both into the same things. Did that go well for you? Did you go on cute date, meet cute with meets?
Is this Ismark
No, I
working?
got scratched
Yeah.
by cats.
Yeah, Ismark was there at the dinner.
Oh no, he's just provoking Moche mostly.
He's like, no, I got scratched by cats and had to leave early. Everybody else stayed overnight.
So
Okay,
he struck
but,
out.
She. But she
wanted us to overthrow the local government, essentially. And kill the right-hand man of the Burgermeister, perhaps maybe kill the Burgermeister himself. It was all very loosey-goosey. So we talked with various people in the town. We talked with a toy maker who had a monkey who kissed stuff. Just very odd. Gave me a little kiss on the head. And we also saw a traveling caravan that saw no importance. There definitely wasn't anything interested in there. No other bards in town, nothing like that. So we can just skip.
Moche.
We can
Don't
just skip
lie.
that part. I'm not lying. The man was very awful.
He saved your life.
I know, but I still
Reno,
don't
put
like
that
him.
on.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Put it on. You still have
Rictavier.
that, put it on.
Oh, I love that guy. He played really good music.
I hated his clapping.
Oh, I thought it was endearing. Mostly because very clearly Moche hated it. I thought it was annoying. I thought he was obnoxious and very intrusive at the same time. But I think I'm coming around to him. Looks over at you.
Just because he annoys
He looks over at you
Mo.
and what you were just saying. Irina high fives him.
It's like, fine. We met a man called Rictavio, and everybody loves Rictavio, and he always claps when he says his own name.
Oh, if it's what you say, yeah, sure. But it's got out of the turtle's mouth now. Cat's out of bag.
It's like, so we talked with Rictavio, and we were prepared to kill him because we thought he was very suspicious, but it turns out he's not evil. He's just a bit of a jerk.
With great difficulty, Calestis. I have tried. Where's Justin Bieber?
Would you want to? Would you want to put a cat in the bag?
Yeah, well, I've
don't
tried
understand.
to put a cat in a hat. Also did not like
Why?
it. Sometimes you have intrusive thoughts and you have
Hat
to.
upside down on the floor. The cat will find its way into the hat.
Yeah, no, I made
It
mistake
loves
of.
more space.
I should have put that because sits in fits. This cat I was trying to put cat in head in arms, and cat scratched me. I don't like cats anymore.
You deserved that.
I probably did. Oh, sorry.
Moche again is just looking directly at the mic.
These fine people have places to be, and we want to get through this story.
So Moche then says,
So we were going to kill Rictavio, but it turns out he wasn't as bad as we thought he was. So we devised a plan for the
what was it? The Festival of the Sun. So that's what it was called,
Festival
wasn't
of the Blazing Sun, yes.
Yeah. So the festival of the blazing sun was at hand. And so we met with the Burgermaster for the very first time. He was going to execute one of the town's beloved guards, Hans.
Oh, not Hans.
Yes, Hans. Hans was going to be executed for crimes that no one could have seen coming. This was unbeknown to anyone.
Well,
Definitely
the Burgermaster
not.
tried to light the fire, and the rain put it out. Someone laughed,
Hold on,
and they were going
didn't.
to get executed.
No, Hans.
And
How did
Hans was
Hans?
going to try and stop that.
But Hans got in trouble before that. How did he? He was a guard. He was not doing funny business. He was looking out for the business of
Probably
funny.
because Moche impersonated him and then didn't do any of his paperwork.
Well, he did not say that just then.
Look,
He's left a lot out.
I can tell. I might need a secondary recount from one of you two soon.
Moche continues on with his story, and he's just
so the fire was, they tried to light the fire of the blazing sun only for it to go out, and it did not work. Nothing happened, and the town was in disarray. So the Burgermaster was panicking, and we felt it time to confront him because we wanted to save our friend Hans, who had been put in a situation of his that wasn't his making.
I do like Hans.
And he was very. Everybody loves Hans. He's very handsome.
Why
It
did
turns
you
out he's
frame him
very
for crime
jacked.
then?
I didn't frame him for crime. I just didn't do the paperwork.
Sounds like crime in this town. Just laying out the
Oh.
facts.
I don't like paper. Does anyone like your paperwork, Burgermeister? Do you kill people for not filling out their paperwork?
I've never killed anyone. For any reason.
See, that is a Burgermeister that you want. Not this one in Valaki.
I do the paperwork
That's why I had to impersonate Strahd and scare him.
Hmm.
Sorry, I didn't catch that one.
No, I do the paperwork that's required of me, but there's not much.
Exactly. You don't kill people if they don't do the paperwork.
No.
So that is why I had to impersonate Strahd and scare the Burgermeister. This seems very logical. And while I was impersonating Strahd and scaring him, his right-hand man was fighting my friends. He had a very big right arm. I think that is why they called him his right-hand man.
Okay.
And then as people were watching, we started hearing some commotion in the crowd. It turns out, while I was impersonating Strahd, some of Strahd's forces were in town and started killing people indiscriminately.
Oh, what did they look like? I was there for
The
this.
crowd,
but-
just a general assortment of people.
No, the
Kind of
person
like if you
that
took a
assaulted.
respectable British man and melted him a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, what was that, Ash?
Kind of like if you took a respectable British man and melted him a little bit.
Yeah,
Ugly.
no, that is it exactly. You took Benedict Cumberbatch and just melted him a little bit. Put him
he had,
in
like-
the microwave for like 10 seconds.
They had like the hell fears and the big.
Renowned Faerunian bard, Benedict Cumberbatch.
I don't. Oh wait, well they're from Barovia. They don't know anyone. But I was about to be like, well,
Yeah.
like what's the equivalent name of that guy? Now that's
he's
canon,
been
I
in
guess.
that one stage play, Dr. Mr. Strange.
He was in that
So-
he was in that Sending Stone picture, Doctor Strangelove.
So we have this very strange-looking melty man who's walking through the crowd in a cloud of gloom. And as he walks, people start falling left, right, and center. I, being the courageous bard that I am, encourage everyone to leave the scene. And it was only me. There was no other bards there at all.
I still feel
Moche.
like he was performing that day. Everyone saw it.
Okay, fine. Rictavio was there and he urged everybody to flee the town center, and then when I fell because I was trying to flee as well, he saved my life and then gave me this hat. And he pulls out the hat.
So he teleported you somewhere. Like he really saved your life.
Yes, but let's not talk about it because it's not important, and Rictavio is not important. Ash, we can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I can't hear you.
Nope.
It's not picking up captions either, so I think it's on the mic's end.
Hello?
Yep, got
There we
it.
There you
go.
go.
He also saved Ismark's life.
You did, very much so. I actually think that, next time I see him, I'm going to thank him for a very noble job that he did. And I think between that and, people's general opinions of him, whether they are good or bad, I think that's made me, I think he would be very valuable for us to have as a friend and ally here.
Well, it is going to be hard for us to find him because now we don't know what he looks like. And Moche puts on the hat and transforms into
I
Rictavio.
feel like
What the fuck?
Irina had the hat. I feel like you gave Irina the hat
No,
after you got punched through the chest.
I gave it back to him. I didn't want it. Smells like old man. figured it would be better with the other old man.
Callistus, high fives. Irina, visibly, not even subtly.
I think I'm coming out of my shell a bit. I'm having fun. Just like
Shell.
you into your shell.
Anyway. And he takes the hat back off. And he's just like, and he turns back into total Moche. Because remember, the hat transforms Moche into looking exactly and sounding exactly like Rictavio. That was the properties of that. And now we don't know
the
what.
other guy back.
You just see Moche just go.
Remember, he sounds like
puts that-
Rictavio as well when you put the hat on.
Yeah, so like he just like very reluctantly puts the hat back on. He's like,
Oh, Machoji. The whole crowd just goes, yay!
You see the kid. You see one of the kids going.
You-
"Ah, ha, 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 ha."
you see a very like disappointed looking Rictavio standing on the stage.
What do you
And he's
think?
just like,
What do you think?
it is. He's like, it is I, Rictavio. He claps. He's like, I gave this hat to Moche after I saved his life because I'm so great because I'm Rictavio. it's a really
Oh, we
half
love
like
that guy.
blend.
Yeah, it's like Rictavio,
It's like a really-
and then yeah. This is not a perfect
It's
disguise.
like a really half blend of like he's trying to do French in Rictavio's voice. So it's just this really like bad blend. He's like, anyway, when our champions were fighting, they decided that they had to leave because, from what I know, because I wasn't there, the big scary man with the cloud absorbed the big scary man with the arm. Is that
And
what
I got a
happened?
new sword.
It was
And
It was a sword. I checked my notes. The axe is at the tree. I got a sword.
I could have sworn that Isaac Strasny carried an axe.
He had a big executioner's axe and a big great sword. I think he had both. But
Oh,
he-
okay.
No, I've got sword in my notes, so
either or.
Can Gwen also have the axe? She does.
can I have both?
It would be redundant. Bridget's better, just generally. But if you're
Yeah, I know,
collecting
but-
weapons, yes, you can have another great axe, but it's like an executioner's axe. Like, mechanically beneficially, yeah, sure, have it. I don't care. Like, there's nothing. I know a new feat that will help you use that if you want it, but you're not going to get a new feat till level 8. So
It's not that far away.
it's called
It's all good.
It's called brutal grip. Lets you wield two-handed things in one hand.
Oh, fuck yes.
You could double great axe.
Mm-hmm.
So Rictavio Moche is again just like looking very like stern on the stage again, just being like,
Where did Moche go?
it's like he just takes the hat off again. He's like, it is I, Moche. I am back.
There he is.
And he's just like, so this big scary cloud melty man absorbed the powers of the big scary big armed brute man or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. Rictavio was running away from me at this point. I go back and try and rescue my friends. I get some horses from our friend who was working in the tavern. You guys should get the tavern, by the way. And he's just like looking directly at the burglar.
don't-
You guys should think about opening up a tavern.
We don't have the means or the space or the building materials or the money for such a thing. The abbot is the thing that is the most important to the town. And we are very grateful we have the abbot to provide for us in that sense. They are very kind to us.
Okay, well, just keep it in mind, maybe.
If you can find enough wood for a building to harvest safely, we can look into a tavern. But then you have to do all of the maintenance and the hiring. We don't have a lot of people here. And then you have to have food and drink, and who's going to run the tavern?
Moche's looking around. That guy, and he points at just a random.
Sir, that
like,
man is
Krezk.
he's barely 18. He does not have business acumen.
So, but hear me out. By the time that it is built, he will be 18. I'm just saying, like,
that-
there are options here.
Just that disassociation kind of look to the side, blank stare as you say it.
He's just like,
Okay, we'll talk about this later. Anyway, so back to our story. We are running from the scene. We are running from the town square because the big scary gloom man is just like we can't beat him. He tried to kill me, Moche, and no one wants to see Moche dead. So our friends ran to find me with a horse, and then we saw an explosion coming from the church. The church was on fire, so we rushed to the church, and who do we find there but the evil, despicable Jackie? And
Yeah, so the fact that you ran into us while we were going to the church is kind of more how it went.
Apples and oranges.
Are very different fruits. They're not even in the same family. One of them is a citrus.
You know what? I hadn't
She's
thought
right.
about it that way. I mean, she is right. Anyway, we go to the church and we find Jackie. He's like, ooh.
At this point, the whole crowd is like there is actually a bit more of a genuine reaction. Like when you bring it up Strahd doing like messed up bad things, they're like, oh yeah, okay.
So, Jackie was trying to break into the church because you see, the thing about vampires is like they can't walk into buildings. They have to be
course.
welcomed in, right? Like that's fairly
We
common
are familiar
vampire
with
knowledge.
the superstition. Yes, we are familiar with
Right.
that.
So
Sacred
Jack-
ground. Moche.
so
Sacred
Jackie-
ground. Different thing entirely.
Well, on top of that, and he's
I mean, yeah,
right.
this is secret.
He's right. The
So Jackie decided he wants to find a workaround for that. If he's not invited in because, through the front door, what if there is just no front door? So he was trying to blow a hole into the front door of this church, or if there is no church, then it doesn't matter. He can just walk over there. Right?
yes.
So
So you're saying
he was trying to...
go on.
No. What was your question?
No, but so if he said there's no church or building, he can walk in. As in, if he just
Yes.
blows it away.
Yeah, if there is no building, there's nothing for him to be invited into, so he can just walk in. It's kind of a loophole in vampire logic, really. So he was after something from the church, something that was keeping the town safe. Because if that was gone, it wouldn't be as safe anymore, and he would be able to gain more control. That was my understanding. I don't know. I don't really care what Strahd says.
Was this holy ground? Is it like was it blessed or something like our lake? And
I believe it was. There was a
Yes.
father there.
We
okay,
returned the bones of Saint Andrew,
no, it's good to
which
know.
sanctified the ground.
For evacuation processes, we were thinking that we go to the abbey, but we don't have the it in writing or spoken word. But we were looking
You guys should get a fire plan sorted.
The problem is the abbey is hundreds of feet up, and if we're being attacked, it's going to be a climb.
I'm just saying, maybe if you had a tavern, you could have a cellar in the tavern, and everybody could hide out there.
I think the point
Anyway,
is that
we'll-
it's
we'll
not
talk about
hollowed ground.
It's
but
not
anyway.
hallowed. The abbey would be
I think
hallowed.
Moche is about to invent fallout bunkers.
Anyway, back to this story. So we decide that Strahd can go fuck himself, and we say, we're like, giving him the finger, and we're being like, you suck, and you're a big stupid head. And so one of our companions decides to punch him into town, like literally punch him so hard that they both move into town, and like they were a very
Pretty
good
good.
fighter. They were very good at fighting. And so we thankfully defeated Strahd, but understanding that Strahd was seemingly after us everywhere we have been in, Strahd had followed. We felt that we didn't want to be in Valaki anymore because Strahd would follow us, and it wouldn't be safe for the town. And the town was kind of all
So you
on
came
fire.
to Krezk instead?
No, we went to a winery first, and also I have a note here, and he holds up the letter that Jackie gave him. He's like, I have a note here ensuring us that Jackie won't attack us.
Canonically, Calestis ate that note when we got it.
Oh yeah,
Canonically, it is in her tummy.
I was about to say Moche's probably rewritten it then.
It's a crudely crayon drawn equivalent.
God damn it. Yeah, right.
Replica.
Yeah.
Be like, we got a note, we got a hall pass. So and he wants to meet up with us.
Strahd. Oh la la, you're going to have to talk to him
Not
about
that
some
type of-
things. What would your
Keep it in
spouse,
your
if you had
pants,
one,
is
say?
Keep it in your pants, Ismark.
More like you should.
Anyway,
You're the
so
one flirting with the literal devil.
I'm not flirting with him. He just keeps coming back and only talking to me. Anyway, Valaki was on fire. We decided to leave. And then we got started being chased by wolves again. We were in the west. It was to be expected. And while we were we were fighting very hard against these wolves and running very fast, and I believe Irina fell off her horse, and then I dived to save her, but then the trees
So we got clotheslines.
No.
I think you got knocked off your horse, actually. I think you were the one that got donked out, as they say.
Okay, yes. I got clotheslined by a tree because I wasn't looking where I was going, but then the trees, for some whatever reason, decided that they wanted to take us. And the vines grew over me and pulled me into the forest, I believe, along with Irina and Ismark.
Yes, we all got taken then. And we all... there was a bit of a blank period there. Like, we just woke up naked somewhere.
Yeah, we woke up naked. I don't know what really happened after that, but that is where our good friend Calestis and Gwen come in, and he points all the lights at Calestis and Gwen and be like, give it up for Calestis and Gwen, everybody.
And everybody's like, oh, yeah, all right, yeah, sweet. Oh,
I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy. I know that it's like spell v spell, but I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy to dim his dancing lights if I can.
all right.
And Gwen is going to give Moche her usual salute.
And then,
It's like, come on off stage, and Moche just backflips off the stage.
Sorry, it looks like, he gets down off the stage. People are like, oh, okay, there's more people getting up. Ismark and Irina are like, go ahead. We don't know any of this anymore. So beyond the when we woke up.
Moche, I'm not a public speaker. This is a terrible idea.
That is okay. You're going to do wonderful, isn't she, everybody?
Do you want me to stand beside you looking scary with my big axe?
Yeah, would you?
Okay.
Have you guys seen the TikToks at the moment where it's just like they're gonna tell you about this special interest of theirs and you're gonna listen?
That's exactly what it is. Amazing. So I'll get up on stage very stiffly and awkwardly, and I think look very, very out of my element. Like, just this is even though it's only like 16 people, 15 now if you include the fact that Gwen is up on stage with me. It's very nerve-wracking for Calestis, and
Hey,
she is.
hey,
I'll use thaumaturgy.
Celestis. She actually holds it. She smiles earnestly and holds a thumb up. You got this.
Thank you.
Gotta look
I
out
am
for
going
each other.
to. I am going to cast Enhance Ability on myself for Charisma, because I can do that now, and I just think it's fun. And then I'll use Thaumaturgy to project my voice just a little bit louder than Moche's was, just as like a, just because I can. I'm gonna start from the beginning because Moche left out. It's not all about him. We are not from Barovia. We are from the Sword Coast. We are travelers, I suppose. I don't know what Moche does other than start revolutions and annoy people. We were tricked into coming here by Vistani who work for Strahd. They offered us a Taraka card reading that implied that we should and would come here and fix stuff. And since coming here, we have met with nothing but trouble. Trouble that we caused, trouble that found us. It has been endless. And we have been trying to help out our friends, Ismark and Irina. And we have failed so far. Everywhere we go, people die. In Barovia village, we tried to help the priest, Father Donovich, and as a result, we led him to kill his son. Son was part of a force that tried to stand up to Strahd von Zarovic. And as a result, he was turned into a vampire, a spawn under Strahd's control. And a father's love kept him alive, and a father's love set him free. And in the windmill, on the road to Valaki, we found a coven of hags, and we killed 2 of them. The 3rd was not there. We found 2 survivors, 2 children, and we left them with Father Petrovic in Valaki. And in Valaki...
What else Moche didn't talk about was the forest. When we travelled through that forest, it got real weird.
Yeah, you guys already know not to go into the forest. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's
Not
bad out
worth
there.
it.
You know, the little guys were kind of cute, though.
They are. They weren't really cute when they were trying to stab us, though.
Not as much.
That sucked. Oh, you weren't there for the other stabbing, Ismark. Don't worry about it.
Look, there's a lot of stabbings up until this point, and it's no less concerning, really. Like, that's with this group and everything I've, heard and experienced. I'm glad I am with you because, we are strong, Barovians together strong, but we do a lot,
If that were the case, Ismark, then Strahd would not be ruling these lands.
We are strong in spirit, but not always successful in actions.
Anyway, during our fight with the hags, Irina died. And yet again, someone we were traveling with sacrificed themselves to save her. Joanna. You'll remember her. The forest was fraught with danger that we mostly avoided, and when we made it to Valaki, we found nothing but more trouble. And allies who allies who wanted to spin us, use us as weapons for their own gain. Lady Fiona walked her. She talked very much about deposing the burgomaster. What was the burgomaster's name in Valaki? It was,
I think it was Vargas Velikovich.
Valakovich, yeah. I was like, was it Kolyovich? No, that was Ismark's dad.
Yes.
Yeah. He wanted us to depose the burgomaster and help institute her as the new figurehead of the town, but like so many people in this place, she too was allied with Strahd. And after the burning of Valaki at the hands of Strahd von Zarovich, she has instituted herself as ruler anyway. We heard that she calls herself monarch now. We left, traveled to the west, and when our group was split, we made friends at the Wizard of the Wines. They helped us, healed our injuries, let us stay with them in the forest as their home was taken over. We cleared out the infestation, and he sent us on to Yester Hill to find our friends. We anyway,
It's okay. There's a lot going on.
we at Yester Hill found some profane ritual mid-occurrence, and our friends nowhere to be seen. But we attempted to disrupt it anyway, because that is what we do, apparently. We rock up to a new place and immediately insert ourselves in the biggest issue we can find and try and fix it, usually for the worst. And that pattern held true here, and the worst happened. The tree atop the hill, atop the cairns, the burial mound, it awoke, and we fought it, and we died, and we fought it, and we died, and we fought it. And gesture. Gwen sacrificed herself to calm it, and she lives there still. And here. But there. We, Moche, where did you go?
Almost checked out. It's very rude. That's
We
very
sat through
rude.
his story.
You can't just get out of this. We sat through your story, so you have to sit through ours.
Moche's at like one of the tables set up with food at the moment.
Moche's at the snack bar. Yeah, that tracks.
There's only one table, and he's just got. It's so disrespectful.
We, I think it was my fault.
No,
Just-
we
what's-
had to
what's-
go there.
what's
The,
your-
the seed, the rock
Decision.
made us go there,
What do you mean?
remember? We
What?
had to
The
fix
decision
that.
that I made
What do you mean?
to take down that statue instead of the druids chanting at it. You have to sacrifice yourself to save us all, Gwen.
I'm not sacrificed, I'm just not here. This is just extension. I'm doing
Yeah.
stuff.
It's called.
You just
tell
don't
us-
know what it is.
Can you tell us a bit
I
more
know.
about that? Because like, you're made of like wood now. Instead,
Mm-hmm.
you are a dwarf, right? You said you're a dwarf,
Yes,
and you're
I'm a
not.
dwarf.
You're like, not that.
no.
You're like a
so
wood person.
so original Gwen, OG Gwen, she's in a tree because that's where my special rock took me.
Okay. So
and so this is like another part of me that come out of the tree so that I can still travel around and do the things that need doing in the world while other stuff happens up there with the tree. The
So
ground,
it's very-
the magic here is not right. Strahd has done terrible things to it, and give me enough time. Maybe I'll start doing something about that.
Okay. Is there like a construct of this thing now? Can you die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's find
I'm
out.
not.
I can't.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not immortal.
I don't want to
I'm
find
just.
out.
I'm a tree thing. I come from the tree, while Gwen stays in the tree. I'm Tree Gwen.
You saw it in the tree and part of it?
Mhm.
Okay. That's confusing.
Best we
You should
can,
try living it.
the
No.
best we can figure. One of the druids who allied herself with us said that Gwen is essentially a blight made by the tree, a living effigy, a creature birthed of the tree.
Oh. Is that a good thing?
If this form dies, I assume she goes back to being Gwen in a tree.
That's my understanding.
You're telling me that you're friends with this tree? And you
I'm
made
in the
friends
tree,
with this
so
tree.
yeah.
So Gwyneth is your friends with this tree. Gwen
Mhm.
Gwen in the tree. Gwen Pal tree?
Yeah. Oh, you're confusing me now.
Gwen's Pal tree.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltry. No?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Matt.
Got him.
You weren't getting a single fucking reaction out of me, boy. Oh.
I saw the two of you going, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna keep playing."
Hate you.
Yeah, got it. Ah,
And
I love D&D.
Go back to my fucking tree.
You can see the moment as well where I hit the intrusive thought, and I'm like, I'm doing it. Like it was like a microsecond before I started saying, I go, and then I go into it. Play the clip back. Sorry, I interrupted.
So Gwen is in a tree, and Moche is a turtle, and Yuria, No, that one's not my story to tell.
Yeah, that she's working her. She became. Sorry.
Every member of this party has been changed, except for me, because of this land,
I'm trying
because
to.
of Strahd,
Yes.
because of decisions that we've made, that I've made.
Well, no, I made the choice to come and fight, and I got changed in the way that I have a massive hole scar in my chest. And Moche decided to become a turtle. I still don't fully understand how that happened.
Moche
Gwen,
would not have become a turtle if I had not tried to kill him.
but you
She
can't.
allowed Strahd to kill him.
But you can't blame yourself for all of these things that
I do.
happen. There is choices that others make as well. Even if you open the door,
Yeah, to
they
be
step
fair.
through it.
I did decide to go in the tree myself
Yeah.
You wouldn't
once
have
I
had to
realized
make
what
that
was going on.
decision.
I was happy to be there.
You wouldn't have had to make that decision if I had taken out the chanters.
You don't know that.
But we don't know that.
I have a really good feeling about it.
I didn't. If I had my choice, I wouldn't have been naked sitting in the tree next to Moche. But sometimes we get dealt cards, and we have to live next to them.
We returned to the winery, and our intervention has allowed grapes to grow again. So you should be expecting more wine deliveries as long as the roads remain free of perils.
And
And now we are here.
that's all of it.
It's the broad strokes.
That is-
More
That's
accurate.
most of it.
Broad strokes.
Oh.
Without the nitty gritty. Yeah, that gets us to here.
It was pretty nitty gritty, but you know, it's what we asked for in a tale.
do you have any questions for us?
So many. The first one is, you seem saddened over your actions. Would you consider yourselves an omen? Because from every description you've told us over the last little while, it sounds like wherever you go, death, destruction, and the devil follow. And
Seems pretty accurate.
so why should I let you stay here is my first main point of order. Because you've been good for the last week and nothing's shown up. But it doesn't sound like peace stays around for long.
Because now we have a knot.
Moche holds up the crudely drawn note again.
So what
Oh yeah, Strahd's gonna leave us alone.
You can't trust him. You have already proven that with even your own experiences, and that's before our own superstitions. So,
I
what
think
does the letter say?
I think he'll abide by this. Safe passage through the land.
Specifically, why? To what end?
Because
He invited us to dinner.
he's curious about us. And his curiosity is what keeps us alive. He could kill us at any moment, but he doesn't.
What do you like his... Like, he's interested in me as well. Like, okay, for you, Krezk, he visited me in the night a few times and has got in my head and charmed me, and he has bitten me, and we've sorted it out, and I'm not in danger in that point, but I have been bitten and he has drank my blood at least once, and he has not done it since. Yes.
Our journey from Barovia City took us here because Irina wanted to talk to the abbot.
I think we all do at this point. If you're saying he's the protector of this place. You can see the Burgomaster kind of ponder this. Yes, we don't have many issues here, and we chalk it up to the Morning Lord's grace of sending the abbot to us. He speaks in his soft, hushed tones in the few times I've ever met him. He seldom leaves the abbey. But when he does, he's
lean over to Gwen.
very, very sincere.
Am I what now?
Shirtless guy is the Morning Lord. Point to the statue.
Oh.
Don't know why he's like that, though.
It's a depiction. The people see him in different
I was whispering
light.
it to Gwen.
Sorry.
Gwen.
Excuse me while I go roll a d10.
Roll with it.
Oh, dude, I rolled a 10.
Okay, never
No.
mind.
That's a hot statue.
That's that hot statue. It has pants on.
Yeah, but it's shirtless.
It
We're
is
good.
shirtless.
So,
Bit bare-chested.
yeah, they don't call him. They don't call him the Dawn Father for nothing.
Oh. He's gonna make you see God.
No regrets.
No, none. That's gonna live on the internet now.
There
Yeah, it's
forever.
gonna be there forever.
We know what we did. So, alright. You got tricked here. You've found these two. You've come here with a whole midway in Valaki. I assume Valaki was your first idea to stop for safety, and it was not.
It was the closest town to Barovia.
And after, yes, there's only 3 towns, so if Valaki's fallen, that means there are 2 left. Problem is, Valaki's separated in the middle, cutting the rest of the valley off from each other. There's no other roads. We're surrounded by the mountains, and there is the one through Valaki. Otherwise, you're traversing the most dangerous of the woods and the rivers unguided.
One moment. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna cast Sending. I'm going to, in Hugan speech, the language of the Were-Ravens, or the language that lets me roughly translate what the Were-Ravens say.
Yeah.
I'm going to message Mardikov guy. The one from
Davian, like the
Valaki.
older one?
No, the one from Valaki. Ian?
Erwin.
Ivan. Erwin.
Erwin. So the tavern owner and also Mardikov family that you have made good terms with.
Yeah. And I'll just say, the winery is secure. We are in Krezk. Are you well?
And sending's 25 words?
It's sending. Yeah, that was.
It's a max.
8.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes you don't need 25.
Sometimes you don't.
You could fill the rest with
Sometimes
Gucci
you
gangs
can
as
have a
much as you
cleric
need.
who uses. Yeah, I'll just gesture the fort. Donuts. No, I won't do that. But you know.
We're in Krezk. It's safe. Do donuts. Got it. So you know, there's a little bit of time. You hear back. Good to hear. Valaki is doing differently. We can talk more periodically. Fiona has made major changes. The town is suffering. And then it cuts off.
Yeah. Did he say that back in common or did he say that back in bird?
It's in your head anyway for sending, right?
Yes, but my thing is that we know that Strahd can intercept these messages, hence why I said.
Oh
it
yeah, it's in
Hugan
Hugan then. Yes. No, if that's the intention, yes.
Cool. Well, they're alive. Aside from the ones who are dead.
So, now you're here. What constitutes as safe for you? Simply being in Valaki didn't make you safe.
No. And being here probably doesn't either.
But we have our
Is there-
letter.
The Lord from
Valaki was having a lot of funny business,
the
and there
Lord
was
of
a
this
lot
land
going on
has
there.
people
There doesn't,
everywhere.
no offense, there doesn't seem to be much going on here. So this is lovely. What you have going on here is very lovely. I mean, you could do with a tavern, but you know.
By all means, Moche, if you want to make a tavern, it's on your time and dime, and you can organize it, and you can... Don't care if you run it, but it is your problem from there.
No, what? That could be something. Mosche's fine dining.
He walks
We're not going
away.
to be here that long, Mosh.
You don't want to do
No, but
this,
that-
Moche.
No, 'cause
Every time people say we
I'm
should
thinking
start a bar...
franchise. I'm thinking franchise, right? I get somebody else to run it. We get the tourism going for this lovely town.
Yes, travel through miles of inhabited woods to get to.
Let's not forget the fucking mist to get here in the first
The
place.
people are-
Tourism is not a
Yes,
thing.
No, you don't
Yeah,
get
but like,
out!
if you make it here, you want something to eat.
They can't get out.
If I have my way, I'll be
Even
getting out.
better. Like the more people that come, a customer for
Mosh.
life.
Mosh, no. No.
It's literally. It's for life. Fuck off. That's literally Strahd's plan. He brings people here and
Yeah,
drinks
but
blood.
our plan, we give them food and drink, and maybe we try and import cheese.
What happens when they want to leave and go home?
It's about the cheese again. Mosh,
Well,
tell
that
me
is.
right now.
I mean, they can't
Is this
leave
about the
anyway. That's
charcuterie board?
outside.
So why bring them in?
I really want.
I turn back to the
We're not
crowd
bringing them in.
and I thaumaturge you again. I say, just so you know, the reason why Mosh was so easily won over was because Strahd von Zarevic promised him a cheese platter.
Oh, gosh.
Surely you'll get that, right? Come on, when was the last time you had cheese?
I thaumaturge you again, and you just hear what sounds like everyone in this area face palming simultaneously.
It's like GIF. So what now for the rest of you? You've been here a week. You're staying a little longer. What's
I
what is
believe we want to talk to the Morning Lord guy.
the
We'll
abbot?
see what he's up to.
Okay.
Yeah, the abbot. We'll go to
Question.
the abbot. Yeah.
I have a question about the abbot. You said that, he was sent to you. How long has he been here?
Oh, a long time. Yeah. It's really hard to see how long ago. It's not sure. He's a young man, so he's a few years, maybe. Some people don't like him. I
Why
have
not?
interacted with him from time to time. He doesn't seem too bad. Others don't trust him.
But why?
They think that he is in league with people less people you have encountered, let's say.
And you're worried about us.
Oh, I'm worried about the safety of my town, and if the same people are in league with those people, if the devil comes to town, then you are an omen still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to kick you out, if this is a concern. I'm stating the hesitation I have of meeting the abbot, because I've met him once or twice, and he's been fine there. Others, not so much. See, you hear a woman from over yonder going, I think he's working for the devil. I think he's being secret for a reason.
So
Well, I guess we've got 2 reasons to go see him now, then,
you
don't we?
think that he is working with Stradvan Zarovic, and despite the fact that you would be willing to kick us out, he is still here.
That's why I'm saying I'm not kicking you out. I'm saying that as a warning, not everyone trusts him here. I have had no issue with him so far. I have had no issue with you so far. I am cautious to all people. My duty is to the citizens here and them alone.
Smart man.
There are people here that was supposed to be the other voice, but there are people here that, babies are due soon. We have the city and place expanding. There is only a certain number of houses, so we do what we can. And we cannot, by the sound of it, talk with Valaki as much anymore.
Yeah.
We get wine about
Yes.
once a month,
Father
or
Petr-
date.
Father Petrovic, he is still alive. He's your ally.
Good. That's good to know.
Do not trust Lady Wachter. Do
We-
not trust. And does anyone else remember who the other? There was the Piccolo guy, Blinsky. was the
Blinsky from
coffin
Toy,
maker.
yeah, the toy maker, and then Henrik,
I'm trying to think of.
coffin
Yeah,
maker.
I'm trying to think of the other people who were in his secret circle that we figured out.
The
But,
Arisex from the stockyard, the
genuinely-
shop owners. They're all the
Yeah,
ones
I
that were on
will
that
just
name on
name
that
all of
list. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I will just name all of them, and not them.
Okay.
The Mardikovs
We.
and Father Petrovic.
Hmm. So, if there are people to keep an eye on, then I will keep an eye out for them. We don't leave this village very often. We have issues with wolves and werewolves. too often for us
we
to.
are in the West.
Yep, we sure are.
Moche.
We sure are.
We are in the West, and they've got wolf problems. It's a very consistent thing in this world.
So, with
I'm
that,
so too pleased with yourself, Elliot. I can't deal with it.
with that, then, are you? Can you tell me about more? Have you dealt with the Vistani at all?
They gave us a bunch of cards a while ago, and then one of our friends punched one of them.
How have they been treating you? Because we hear
We've only seen them twice.
we hear good and bad things. Sometimes they come from the
Ones-
mists and help us. Others do not.
Ones that the ones we met outside of Barovia were allied with Strahd and tricked us to coming here. The ones that we met in Barovia village were allied with Strahd and put a curse on our companion, and she punched one of them in the face.
So mostly negative.
That is our experience, but we have heard whispers. Is it Madame Ava? That
Yes.
That
we've
sounds
heard
familiar.
Yeah,
is
Madame
like
Ava.
pretty chill.
Yeah, some of the some of the Vistani, who did the first reading were very jovial about it, and they mentioned Ava as well, yeah. So, right, our superstitions and beliefs are that they are a people affected by Strahd, whether they've joined him by choice or he is subjugating them. Others resist, some have to abide. Either way,
Our experience, we have seen them as allies to Strahd, but we have only met a handful.
if it helps, the Vistani who are permitted to leave, and only them are permitted, they deliver us food supplies similar to the Wizard of the Wines, give us wine. That's how we survive here. Sometimes they drop people off who, for whatever reason, ask to be dropped off, but we never hear from them again. They don't cause trouble. Sometimes they'll bring in strange foreign goods as well. And they have not brought in cheese, if that's what you're about to ask me, Moche.
I was about to ask that. Yes.
I could tell it was coming.
When was the last time they delivered stuff? Are you guys due for a delivery soon?
We're due for a delivery in perhaps the next few days to a week. Sometimes
Maybe
they
I
let
could
us
make
make
a request for
requests. Sometimes they let you make requests. They charge an inflated price, but it's because they're risking their permissions to leave if they were to leave and do tasks outside of where the devil can see them.
I see. So this would be forbidden cheese.
I suppose so. Cheese simply is not
Okay,
able
so-
to be made. We don't have cows. It's not that it's not allowed.
Maybe they could bring a cow.
Or even a goat.
Maybe you guys could be the center point of cheese for Barovia.
Moche, it was established very early on in our adventures here that cows keep getting killed by wolves.
This is the prime
There's
place.
a reason why there are no cows.
The werewolves are concentrated very heavily in the west.
Why does everybody keep asking where the wolves are?
I didn't say
We
where.
know they're in the west.
Moche, we've been over this.
Wolves and dire wolves and lichens.
In the west.
Yes, right now they are infesting the west.
Okay. We build a very big fence around the cow.
We already have that. It's called a city wall.
Keep the cows in the city wall.
You
It
can't
does
do that,
not.
Moche. They need to eat grass and stuff, and that's just not going to happen here.
It also does not stop them going missing.
I will work on this problem. I
Moche,
think,
if you
I think
recall-
Barovia would do well with cheese.
If you recall, Strahd can fly.
Strahd does not
I wouldn't
visit
put it
here.
past
Then we
him
put
to be
then
depositing
okay,
the
so
cows.
we put a roof on the cow.
I don't think that's
We
going to
built him
help
a little-
anything.
We build the cow a tavern to live in.
No.
Again with the tavern.
This
you-
is not happening, Moche.
With
We call it
these,
the Milk Inn.
whenever the Vistani come and see us, they offer us a reading. They call it prophetic. They say it's not in
Yes.
stone until you talk to Ava, but if you don't, then they call it a reading of things to come. Does this happen to you when you saw them?
Yes.
Yeah, they gave us one of those.
We did both mention that twice.
Well, no, I'm saying, what did you get told? Specifically, if any. You said you had one. But was there any information? Because
Callista starts rummaging through her
we chat.
bag as Ash actually goes and looks for her journal.
Matt is also looking for his notes.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it was more the specific details, because it sounds like he knows a bit that you're seeing.
Do you want to know the cards, or do you want to know what they said about them?
Either, honestly. Because ours was talking about famine and omens, and we're seeing an omen right in front of us that we didn't think would be in the form of people. Which is why I bring it up so often.
Montgomery pulled the dictator card.
Hmm?
One that tells of sheds light on future partnerships. Represents
I'm
someone
also
being
very
punished
good at
by
dealing with
others
dictators.
for making decisions without consultation, and that sounds really familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Gwenryn pulled the enchanter. Warning to be careful what she wishes for. I pulled the charlatan. I can't find. There it is. And then he said that I am a weapon of vengeance. Our companion, Uriah, she pulled two to prove that it was all bullshit. The elementalist and the tax collector.
How many did they pull?
7 cards,
7.
including 2. 7 all up, including 2 for Uriah.
They only ever pull 5 cards. Why did they pull 2 more?
Well,
They do
Uriah
it in the
pulled an extra
star
one to
pattern.
prove. Uriah pulled an extra one to prove that it was all bullshit.
And
And then they pulled
I assure
Dark
you,
Lord.
they are
And the
not
executioner.
bullshit.
When you meet her, you tell her that.
I'm telling you that if you see them before me to pass it on, they are the least bullshit. And if you've been given a reading, you should be looking for the signs. Because they will make
Dark
sure.
Lord and the executioner. Death comes for us, and we will fight. Devil in his pit of darkness. The darkness he shall return. That is what we were told.
And that was 2 of your cards or 1?
It was 2, the Dark Lord and the executioner. They pulled both of them at the end of the reading after we did.
Hmm. Let those be your North Star. If you haven't seen any of them in your time here, you may see multiple at once. And that is far more dangerous than encountering any of your card drawings one by one. Dark Lord is not a card to be trifled with. Executioner can mean multiple things. But if you pulled Dark Lord and they said you're going to be facing evil, I fear for your lives, and I hope that it does not consume the valley.
We live or we die. Either way, there will still be a tomorrow.
Your soul will be. It never leaves here. Your body will cycle back. You won't look like... You will be a new person. You won't remember any of your past lives. We believe this.
We've seen it.
You've seen it.
You might turn into a turtle too.
No, Moche.
This is not that. You are still Moche. You got
Okay.
resurrected. This is your soul.
He got divorced.
I keep telling you, we were never married.
And I keep telling you, it is where wolves, not where are the wolves.
They are in the West. We've been through this.
Yeah, with your divorce papers.
I never got a divorce.
Take as much time as you need to stay here. Until otherwise, you're welcome. I do not sense any malice in your hearts. I sense that you need a break. So if you need to request things, if the Vistani come with a wagon full of goods, I can vouch for you. If you have any gold or supplies to request for them to venture out and wander for you, they will let you know what is available. Otherwise, you can continue to stay in my home with my family on the proviso that you help out around the town.
Yeah, Moche doesn't have any money. He lost it in a poker game to a rock.
I will not be charging you. This would be the Vistani only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Lost his money.
I just caught
to a
what you
rock.
said.
I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. What can I say?
No, I don't.
Hi,
I don't
I'm the hard
use-
place.
Hi, I'm the hard place and I don't know how to read.
Moshe's gonna turn to the dude and just be like,
If you happen to see a donkey that goes by the name Lady Wren, let me know, okay?
I will,
I'm
yes.
gonna lean over into his other ear, and I'm gonna be like, I'm pretty sure that the donkey is dead. We just haven't managed to
Yes.
get him to understand that.
Believe me, I would know if the donkey was dead. Little donkey is alive. Lady Wren is alive. I refuse to believe she is dead.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. If you need anything from us, please come chat with me. Otherwise, this was informative. I'll start packing up this, and I'll leave you be. And he's the people start to disperse, and they're packing up their chairs and tables, and before long, after the next half an hour, it'll be just the five of you once more. And the
Would you
Burgomaster
to assume
will...
it's gonna take half an hour? Those people are grabbing those chairs and fucking sprinting.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Moshe's pulling down the decorations and putting them back into its shell.
Where are you putting that?
I don't think you want to know.
Shell.
above...
Why are they wet?
Oh, sorry. Why are they wet?
Look, a bottle of water tipped over on there. It's a hot thing, you know when you have a bag and you have like a bottle of water and then the cap comes off and it's a whole thing.
Moche,
Are they wet because you're a turtle?
my possessions are
No,
immaculate.
because I dropped a bottle of water in there.
How?
Where are you getting bottled water from?
We have Barovians.
But Matt,
One
is
goes
this a
in
good time
bottles.
to reveal one of the items that Moche gets?
You haven't got them yet.
There.
The Vistani
Oh.
wagon will come in about a week's time, and they have goods that you may be able to acquire.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to set up.
I've just.
Moche is
She's like, I've just been putting things back there. It's getting very cramped.
Moche, if that bottle breaks, I'm not fishing out shards of glass from between your body and your shell.
Mm-mm.
it's
You're on your own.
Is Mark Irina
that's
with
a
you?
good point.
I will answer that in a sec. Above the table, just for chat, if you have any questions for us in terms of recap that needs a bit more explaining real quick, we're going to wrap up within the next 5 or so minutes, including, like, you know, the story and our outros, but chuck it in the chat. This is your last call. Have we covered everything that you want to know about the plot line? Because next week we're going to be continuing on these threads, because we've set up some, and we will hit the campaign proper. And there will be, while we do the outro, I will let everyone know about some new faces that are about to join us. Anyway, Ash, can I get the question again? Is Mark and Irina and/or?
Would they help him remove shards of glass from the wet spot between his shell and his body?
I think I have no choice in this, otherwise he will complain that he is still hurting. So yes, I will help you.
There you go.
Moche
Romantic.
just has a single tear in his eye. He's like, "It's Mark, I know you care." And he just goes and hugs him.
Wait, did he actually call him Ismark?
You see a hesitation in the hug, and then he goes, "He did," and he's going to.
Holy shit.
He's going to like.
he can't get
you know,
all the way around.
He can't get all the way around. He's gonna hug a little bit. He's gonna hug a little bit and go, "I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're trying."
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make the sound of a bottle breaking.
Oh, not again.
That was Moche's just like cuddled into his like chiseled pecs. And he's just like, "That was just Calestis. Don't let her fool you."
Okay, so get the glass out of your shell. We'll get this working. Let's.
There isn't any glass.
Oh, there's no
It was a
glass.
hypothetical question.
Okay. I'm not familiar with this magic stuff.
Right? It's confusing.
It's confusing to
There's
me.
no magic here. There is an empty space back there. I just keep stuff there.
Okay.
You really should not do that.
It's useful.
It's wet.
That was the bottle of water that leaks.
Why would you put a leaky water bottle in there?
The cap was on when I put it on there and it came out.
Okay, so who would be able to start? I want to get a bit more up to speed in the next week or so. So, Moche, I heard you're able to do backflips or something. I would like to at least know how to be. At least I don't understand how you do it and be dexterous. Like, I know I'm light on my feet, but I need. If there's some secret I can get within the next week or so of knowledge, I would appreciate that.
Once you master the arts of culinary, spoons, and cutlery, then I can teach you how
Moche, I will throw more spoons at you.
No,
She doesn't need to know about the spoons.
No, if it's part of his process, I'll do it.
You'll be on spoons for a month.
I know.
If he has his way.
Well, he's got a week. I'm giving him a week, so if you can get it done in a day. But I don't think we're going to be here a month.
Look, all you need to know is which spoon is used for what.
That's not a month worth of... Okay. Let's...
And then if you want to do a backflip, all you got to do is just put your, go into a nice stance, a nice wide stance, and then push down with your legs and just flip.
You roll an
He just does a
acrobatics
flip.
check.
Choosing to believe that there's like one kid left in the audience. Go, do a flip, mister!
Do a flip!
I am looking for athletic.
No, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. It's at the top. That's a dirty 20.
He does a pretty good flip once again. Everyone kind of stops and goes, well, okay. I can't fault this one. You seem to know your stuff on it. And
Give it a shot. It's all in the knees. You gotta push with your knees.
she does her flip. It's not bad. It's definitely not as good as yours, but she lands it and kind of stumbles and goes, I did it. Oh no, I did
See?
it. You're a good teacher.
Now imagine if you knew how much, if you knew more about spoons, imagine how much better you would be.
I'm only going to... I'm going to not correlate it, but I will learn. Shall we keep this up? And then Gwen and Calestis, I'll come to you when I want to talk about armor and piercing and weapon use, okay? I don't think I'm going to have
I'm
the
gonna show you
aptitude
how
for
to use
spells.
Grapple.
A grapple? Okay, I like that.
Yeah, Strahd can do that, so it's probably good that you know. Because as soon as he gets you, he kind of bites.
And I'll show you some maneuvers and how to stay hidden as well. We could all four of us can take turns over the little bit for making sure, and we can reinforce some of your armor or strip it back if it's too cumbersome.
We have been doing that, Ismark. Where have you been for the last week?
I have been resting mostly, and look, I'm trying to actively take steps to be less overbearing with Irina, and I know this is I was too protective, and I'm still protective. But I want
I think her
to
final
give
test should be fighting you.
Irina. She looks back at you like, she looks back at him and you, looks him up and down. I think I could try. I'll take him. I don't want to kill him. I'm not killing. We're not killing.
Obviously.
Okay,
just
good.
We can get you
Kick
some
him
wooden
in the
weapons.
shins.
All right.
It's important to know that no matter who you are fighting against, you will not hesitate. Hi, cat! You will not hesitate to kill them.
Clip that,
Sit.
please.
I see a cat. I say hi to the cat.
Man, that was just a flip. Well, we'll peel back the camera on this scene and start to look up at the looming abbey about 1,000 feet up above. And as the chatter and the conversation starts to fade out as you get further and further away, we start to see, piercing through the mists, a wagon or two have already started to approach the valley. Colorful wagons with barrel tops. And you catch a glimpse of some voices in there, and one just being like, hey! There's a guy in here. Actually, there's a dead guy in here. Crazy world. Okay, on to Krezk. And that's where we'll wrap up today's session.
Yay.
Yay, we did it. We're back, baby. Oh, man.
Back.
Yeah.
We're back. I love that. I thought that was a really fun way to do a recap.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I love Dungeons and Dragons. Yes.
I love you guys, except for Elliot, who only loves lunch, and I understand that.
Speaking of lunch, we should go have some.
Have lunch.
I don't have lunch in front of me. I'm going to get some now. Hey, thank you everyone for joining. Let's go around the table once more. Go reverse audio, starting with Elliot. Order, starting with Elliot.
Real talk though, what's everyone's favorite campaign moment been so far? Since we can't really go, what's your favorite moment of the recap? What's your favorite moment of the campaign?
I have a favorite moment of the recap. I was writing some of them down.
Mine's beach day.
That was a good one.
Each day. I liked
Yeah,
Gwen's
Mine's
salute.
beach day.
Gwen's salute got me pretty good. And also the
From
reaction.
day one. Day one.
And also your reaction delay for the Gwen Paltry. I really liked that too.
I was very much in character, all right.
No.
I liked Alaki, like the final session we did there.
That was a good one too.
I really like the Valaki as a whole saga thing, like the multiple crossing lines, the layers of the the layers that you had to untangle, but like it was impossible to have them all sorted out by the time it was going down, and how you handled it, you know. I think it was good. Yeah, sorry, Elliot.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Elliot. I play Moche, annoying guy. You can find me everywhere at 8-Bit Elliot. I'm doing little guy things. I'm making videos. I'm taking photos. I'm complaining on the internet. Just general Elliot things. We're playing Donkey Kong Bonanza at the moment. That's a lot of fun. And then next month, I'm in a hardcore Minecraft server.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be cool.
Oh. And who are you throwing it to next?
Let's just keep it going in order. We'll go to Saz.
Hi, hello. I'm Saz or Saz the Meeple. I am the resident Dice Goblin and Twitch producer over at the Meeples and the Dragons. You find me over on Threads mostly, sometimes Blue Sky, at Saz the Meeple, or everywhere on the internet as Meeples and Twagons. And actually, you find me on Thursdays where I play Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend James. And I am not the Chaos Gremlin anymore, and I don't know how to feel about that. James has overtaken me on that front. It's a bit scary. Anyway, over to the other Chaos Maker, Ash.
Like I'm looking at 3 of them.
Hello. I'm looking at 4 of them because I've got all 4 of your pictures on screen.
That's fair.
Hey, I'm Ash. I make stuff. I'm a prop maker and also Ubisoft partner. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on all social medias. If you like Claire Obscure, I'm making a prop from every playable character and the 2 main villains. That is, you know, it's just an ongoing project that I'm doing, and it's all I'm going to be posting about for the next 2-3 months. So, hey. You can find me also over on The Lawrites, where I play Lilith, the Twilight Cleric of, maybe not Kugaliak, which is a homebrew deity, because I didn't like any of the Twilight deities in regular D&D. And also, I guest over on Hexes and Vexes in Emily's Echoes of Divinity campaign. I'm playing Briley. Briley, no surname? Oh, I don't think I made a surname. I'm playing Briley. She's a wild magic sorcerer who ripped apart the fabric of space and time to send a message to her husband, so...
Awesome.
That's me.
It's very Doctor Who.
Yeah, it really is. And I am Matt, or Briefcase. I produce around here, I do the shows. I play games on the couch with Jess on Tuesday nights. I am doing hobby stuff with my American co-host Leia on Thursday mornings, starting at 10 a.m. like this one did on those days, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then every now and then we'll just randomly do other streams, but we'll usually announce those on socials. This is back.
I think we've got a fun one coming up, don't we?
We got a fun one coming up. What is that then?
Peak.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, like, what's the deets?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm throwing it at Elliot.
Thursday?
I think it's Thursday night.
I believe. Yeah, Thursday night we're going to be playing Peak with Lockie and Nictacular.
And we're going to scream and fall off cliffs. I've never played the game, so I'm going to be bad at it.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're playing around 7 or 8 p.m., but we'll be playing for however long, and then should be fun. We'll be all streaming and or doing whatever, but overall, you can see that. Also, I'm going to bring this up on the screen now. I'm going to be taking part in Dungeon Mania, D8 Dungeon Mania, with Hexes and Vexes helping out in there as well. I'm going to be first off, I'm going to be DMing a game. It's called Welcome to the Fine Planet of Australia. And it'll be a D&D one-shot, and we will find out what's happening with that soon. But that you can play in those games. Just I think there's some stuff on socials. I'll find it out. Put the link in the Discord as well. But I'm going to be bringing a character to a PvP tournament that they did last year, and I will be taking part in this year as part of the same dungeon drive. I'm going to be playing my favorite yucky little pig man from hell, the self-proclaimed king of hell, Ragged Dragger. I'm going to be reworking him into a proper character, and we're going to see what he turns out like. But I still might have his classic like Jade Maul and spiky gold crown. But Ragga only fights when Ragga knows he can win, and he thinks he can win this tournament. And I need your help via donations to this charity event for the Hope Project. You can literally help him level up, gain items, gain potions, alter his stats, and There will be a few rounds. The level cap for the first one's level 7, and there's a couple donation tiers that will boost in multiple levels. I'm sitting here going like, I think I'm gonna die pretty quick. So I need your help. Support the Hope, support Project Hope, while also helping raise funds, delivering aid to Gaza, Ukraine, and Sudan, and support the real life heroes over there. I'll put the thing in the chat for that. And Envy's trying to corrupt us to donate to somebody else. Don't donate to Envy. I mean, donate to Envy as well because the charity side. But if you're gonna donate a bunch of charity, power Matt up, power Ragga Dragger, because you always love him. He's a cheeky little guy, and I think it'd be really funny if he wins. So follow the link in there. That's the donation link, and it is in euros. Just as a heads up, make sure if you donate, it is accounted for in euros, because that is quite a different conversion rate. And then make sure you say what the tier is and who, like, it's for, either my name or the hero's name. So my name, like Briefcase, or Ragga Dragger, the character. But yeah, that's like the main thing that we're doing next month. This month's nearly over, so there'll be a couple weeks of streams and that's it. But oh, I can see Aurora's streaming. She's doing some co-working and studying. Let's take the party over there. I think that's a fun little call.
Yeah, hey, we're back, and this is great, and it's going to continue to be great because y'all are great.
Gonna be great.
Come back next Monday at 10 a.m.
We're gonna have at least one new cast member joining us, and it's gonna be
New friends,
Mika,
new friends.
Mika McIntosh from Roll D5, and they're gonna be bringing their character. And I'll give you a little peeky cheeky
very cool.
silhouette.
I'm in the Moche
We will not
building
spoil
on
them,
Tavern.
but they are very cool.
Yeah, they're very
Very,
cool.
very cool.
Heidi is still doing a bit more on theirs, but here's a little silhouette of our latest character to join us. They seem like they are pretty cool. They seem they're pretty fun. I think you're gonna like them. But yeah, I'm not showing you any more than that until Mika is gonna introduce them, and then I will slap it in the overlay. I'm not even gonna spoil it there. But yes, let's raid Aurora.
Keep screaming at me. Say hi, Loki.
Why did that not raid?
Hi Loki.
Hello, kitty cat.
There
He's
it
gonna run
goes.
away now, but he keeps screaming at me anyway.
Cat!
It's like, I'm just happy to be here.
Saz is wearing the briefcase shirt.
Oh,
I
are you?
am. And I've also got the.
So you got the Hi, I'm Briefcase and the Not Elliot cap. Hey, you can get all of those on the merch store as well. Go check it out. Okay, we're going to take everyone over to Aurora Law. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next Monday with the more of episode 17. I think it's session 17 we're up to at this point, and we'll have at least one of our new players and introducing them and where they're at. I will see you later. We will see you later. Thank you, everyone. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.